wife in the ghetto. I found my love in the ghetto.
Okay,
Crips, Bloods, bagging.
No, we're not.
We're not done.
Cribs,
Exit
Bloods,
stage left.
Pirus, gangs.
Greens.
G2G, got to go.
Yeah,
Oh, good to go.
Good to go, yeah.
Good to go. Where's that from? What song? I seen enough dance before. That was like this is your white side jumping out. That is not King of the Dance Hall. He didn't say good to go, but give King of the Dance Hall. He says, doom, doom, doom. No. Someone play King of the Dance Hall right now for his last episode. He goes, doom, 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 yeah, it doesn't say good to go. Good to go is Elephant Man. Play it. I dare you.
Oh, you're right.
I know I'm right. Don't mess with me. Jamaican card valid. Anyways, guys, welcome to episode 44, 43, 44, 43.
43, we on our Pascal Siakam today, guys.
Oh, yes. There we
yeah.
go. My no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Everyone fix your
Is
face.
there another 43?
Over the
My
Rosen.
goat is crazy.
Obviously,
Siakam.
I said kidding. I said, I'm just saying that because I put him in my top 5 over DeRozan, obviously, and I'm standing by it.
Cameroon goat.
The king of
I mean-
ugly ball. Like ugly
Isn't
basketball.
Joel
like,
Embiid
ugly-
That's a straight to him. You know what? You're right, though. He is the king of ugly basketball. Like, I'll say
Ugly as in
no, I'm not
his
saying his
style of
face is
play,
ugly.
or-
Yes,
No.
yes, that is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, respectfully, in both ways.
He's not.
He's.
How come he's never got a lineup in his life?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Like, how come
There's
during
Pascal?
the season, ain't no lineup. It's work, straight work.
True.
Please,
Stay
For a
fresh
lineup.
though. Some days fresh.
Yeah,
as
I
you
am.
should.
It's fine.
Anyways,
Shout out to Pascal.
welcome to the
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam episode of Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
And if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that we have a new setup, temporary new setup, but our studio is going through renovations. So this will be our home,
Yes.
sort of, maybe, potentially
by the
for the
way,
next.
there's
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah, you know.
We gotta fix
We're
that.
getting there. We're okay.
Yeah.
Keep on
this
it.
is
But that's a good call. Thank you. 'Cause I would not have noticed that. But
AV hookup.
yeah, this is our new little home. And like I said, temporary before we, I guess. I mean, I suppose it doesn't look any different. It's renovation, but like not renovation that you'll see.
Yeah.
We just can't be there.
Just
right
keeping us safe. That's it.
now. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, guys. Anything new? Weekly recaps? What'd y'all get into?
You know,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't really have weekly recaps because I don't live interesting lives on the weekend. But I was
We know.
but I was doing some, regular uninteresting stuff, and I'm like on the TTC, and I'm like, and I'm kind of mad about this. I'm like, I need to go to Miami on the weekends and have fun stuff to talk about on the pod. Anyways, what? And I don't know, you guys aren't regular public transit goers and stuff, and this is like something I saw a lot of discussion about in the last few weeks too. What is your guys' discretion for giving up your seat for somebody?
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah.
Because
I will say old and pregnant.
Not woman.
No, I'm a woman.
Oh, okay.
Fuck? What the? Hold on.
Because this is where I seen the discourse be like, just on the TTC these days and see all these men sitting down. And it's just like,
I guess, okay, Zoe, I guess he means like from the point of view of him.
Oh, as a
Should
man.
he? Yeah.
I'm not mad if a man doesn't stand up for me. I'm not mad. If he does it, I'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm taking the seat. But if he does, I'm not going to be like side-eyeing a man. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's probably on it maybe, I don't know how long he's been on it. You know what I mean? If a man tries to push me out the way though for a seat, we might have to words will have to fly.
Let a woman beat you to it, but if
Yeah.
you're sitting already as the man,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting up like just because she's a woman. If
I think that's fine.
pregnant, old, like sickly looking, yeah. And kids, I'll probably get up for a kid. But
Kids are limber. Their knees they can shake
like a
and move.
child, not a preteen, not a teenager, a
because
child.
kids don't know that public transit stands.
Why
and
is
they
it
gotta learn though.
why
They
is a
gotta learn?
child
Fair
on the
enough.
TTC alone? Where's your mom?
Yo, these downtown kids,
Yeah.
they be smoking cigs and drinking black coffee at 9 years old. What? They know how to ride the bus.
Black
But
and
I'm
milds
never-
and black coffee. is crazy.
Six?
Yes.
That's crazy.
They're taking a TTC to elementary school. Facts.
But I'm
I
never
see him
really
every day.
in that
Yeah.
situation. I was never in the situation to give up a seat because I was a go to the back person, and no one's going all the way back there to try to get a seat.
You can't go to the. Okay, think about the subway though. You're not going to the back of the subway. Like you're saying, to go wherever you come on.
Oh,
that is valid though. Like
I've never been in that situation.
I've definitely been on
That's a
subway.
flex.
I'll give up my seat for old or pregnant. I'll stand up.
Yeah. So none of the men here have ever given up their seat to a woman that wasn't disabled.
I don't think
Or
so.
pregnant.
I mean, you're kind of.
No.
I mean, my bad.
No.
My bad. You're you lack some functional ability.
You're
when
not
pregnant.
disabled. You're just not fully functioning.
Yeah.
There you-
fair,
well,
fair.
you're still fully functional. You just,
No,
yes.
you're not. Not as your regular
If you can't
self.
sleep on your stomach, you can't do everything.
You can't stand up with ease.
Okay, fair. Yes, you're right.
I feel like my discretion, the furthest it'll go is if they have like an assortment of bags or some sort of luggage and stuff, and you look fully able-bodied, I might still
Able body with the bags, girl.
like a lot. I don't mean like a bag. I mean like they're
You could have 25 bags. You're standing, girl.
and only on the subway because I also think this is where women have way better balance than men.
Really?
I only see men like when the TTC
Because women don't have pride like we do. Women will hold
So
on.
get the fuck out of here. That's an ick.
A man wobbles when the subway stops. Be a man. Be a man.
Yo, she's dying way too much.
Why?
That's crazy.
Why are you wibbling and wobbling when the subway stops? Lower your center of gravity and
I'm
stand
telling you
still.
why.
Yeah. So Trezor, why are women better at holding their balance?
Because women don't
Kegels?
have as much pride as we. No.
No, so what are you talking about?
I don't know. We were talking about that last time.
No.
Women will hold on to something. There's
Yeah.
some pride in a man that like we don't want to hold on to anything, and we just try to balance like by ourselves.
Then you end up.
Yeah.
I hate when see men just.
Yeah.
Ew.
One time, one of the few times in life that I do enjoy racism and prejudice is on the bus. Because no one wants to sit beside me.
Yo,
And I'm
it's crazy.
so great.
It's
I
crazy.
love it.
Yeah.
Because they made you go to the back of the bus before, and now you choose to go to the back
I
of the bus.
choose to go to the
Yeah.
back because that's the least likely that someone's going to come all the way back there, one, and then come and squeeze to sit beside me.
But someone will do it though. There are people who will come and just couch beside you for no reason.
There are some, but it's rare. People usually just walk past.
And the more racist the bus line, the more blessed you are.
And the more scary you look is the easier.
Yeah.
You're just like wearing your hood like this and you sit like that. No one wants to sit beside
Put 5
you.
cents in there. He's not gonna ask you. He's not gonna
Facts.
say nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, once I got dreads, it got more comfortable, man.
You think people are more scared of you with dreads?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Stereotypically, yeah.
Fact.
Stereotypically,
For
yeah.
Halloween, everyone was terrified of it.
Stereotypically, yeah.
But your dreads look so like preppy.
Oh, they do?
A little bit.
Fashion dreads.
Yeah, they're very fashion dreads. Your dreads are definitely fashion dreads. Like they're wavy.
Are bus drivers still
They
like
didn't look like this back in the day.
OD or are they like
No,
more
they
chill
don't give
now?
a. They're fighting for their lives. They have to deal with buck tees and
They don't care
Queen
anymore.
West and
Not buck tees.
Yeah.
A bus driver chased me down the bus in high school
Chased you
because
down
he
the
thought
bus?
that my ticket was expired.
Oh no, there isn't any of that now. Like people get on. Just
Was that the My Way or was that the Zoom?
It was my way.
Oh, okay.
I hate when people care too much about their job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
If I was a bus driver, literally, you don't have to say nothing to me. If I don't go,
unless you're like a surgeon
Yeah.
or like something that's like life or death or like super serious, like a lawyer, like you know.
Yeah.
I feel like why do you care that much about your job?
Okay,
Yeah.
let me say this, right? Let's just try to be empathetic, right? Let's say the bus driver has a quota to meet, right? And they know how the bus lines usually go, and they see people tap, they see people pay, and you have to register each person. If it's running a little bit low on one Monday,
but how would
and
you,
then the boss is like, "Yo, how many people did you let on today?"
how would they know though?
Because they have averages, and if you go far below it, they're like,
No,
"Come on."
but there's no way to say that the average is lower because of me. What if less people just took the bus today?
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
no way to prove that I'm the reason that the averages are lower. It's impossible.
It's unlikely that bus
Yeah.
drivers are working on commission. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I worked at Starbucks, people love me because I'm doing everything you asked me to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not charging you for extra this.
You worked at
That was my
Starbucks?
first job.
Oh shit!
Yo,
First
I-
job was Starbucks. I was a barista,
Wow.
lead barista eventually. And I literally, people would be like, "Can I get extra?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it." Like, "Can I?" "Yeah, I'll give it to you." Like,
Did you fuck up people's names on purpose?
sometimes. I won't lie. I remember I
Okay.
tweeted this once. I had to delete it. Like, and this is like, I know that it's a problem now, but like,
yeah.
there was like the allergy thing. Like we had like different. Okay, chill. Everyone calm down.
Couple peanuts, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
like if, for example, like if it's late night and like we already sanitized all like the non-dairy stuff, and you come in and ask for a non-dairy drink, I'm putting it in the dairy container.
Zoe.
I'm so sorry. And I know it's messed up. I know it's messed up.
You can,
I take full accountability on how bad that is. But
So you're just running people's bellies and they don't know why.
you could have killed somebody.
killed is extreme. Killed is extreme.
Nobody's lactose to death.
Killed is extreme. And it's not
Just
like
run
I was
belly.
giving you milk. I was just putting soy in
It's
the milk.
cross-contamination.
It is cross-contaminated, don't get me wrong. It is bad.
Oh, my fault. Okay, yeah, you're putting the alternative instead of the real.
No, so we have like, okay, so at Starbucks, there's like different, at least when I worked there, there were different like blender things for different things. So you had like dairy, soy, non-dairy.
It's like when you cook the halal food on the grill with the pork.
Yes, kinda. So if, for example, if it's end of the night and I already sanitized, like deep cleaned and I have one dairy out and they're like, can I get a non-dairy drink? I'm like, bro,
So
I'm
if you
not
just
gonna
wash it out,
So
it
yeah,
should
I
be
wash
nice.
it out more, but I'm using the dairy container.
Okay, I got you.
I don't think
People
that's
used to do
that
that.
bad.
Yeah, but that technically you're not supposed to do that though, because there is risk of cross-contamination. But yo, I'd be like, bro, just throw it in the dairy container, dog.
nigga.
Yeah, like come on, bro. I'm not taking out the
Mucho's
soy.
right. Probably people aren't gonna die.
People aren't gonna die. But I remember I tweeted, people were like, are you crazy? And I'm like, oh my God.
That is kind of crazy.
Y'all are so mad at me putting dairy in the apple juice container or vice versa. Like, whatever. But it is what it is.
Damn.
I mean, my week was kind of boring, guys. I'm inside. I'm doing my no club November.
Oh,
So I'm doing no club, no parties, no nothing November.
That's good.
So all of November is gym and crib.
That's fire.
And it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been great. I've had a good time going to bed early.
good.
Why are you looking at me like that, redacted? I'm not going to say your name in case. Okay. Why? Trashy, I haven't been out. I mean, other than the Halloween. Okay, Halloween didn't count. Like, it was early.
okay, I
It was
got you.
early. That weekend I let slide.
Yeah.
Because it was early.
Today we have fact checkers.
It was early November. So we're not going to count the fake Halloween weekend. But I have
But
not
you
been
got to write it
outside.
out till December 2nd now.
Okay, fine.
right,
Bet.
bet.
So that whole, from November 2nd, December 2nd, I'm inside.
Sick.
Gym and crib.
Yeah.
I don't know about the no nut November thing, but okay, I know y'all can't do it. But I mean, I actually know I can't.
There we go. We're all one and the same. Come on.
Yeah, she tried to make it seem like we were different.
Yeah.
We were the same.
I mean, I could.
You ain't got no discipline either.
I could.
Right.
I think I could. But anyways, with me being inside, actually, I might be outside-ish in November because Love at the Function.
Oh, yes.
For those who don't know, if you're in Toronto, Love at the Function is doing their third edition?
Third edition, yes.
Third edition live dating show on November.
Saturday, November 23rd.
Yes, yours truly, as in not me, Mucho, will be hosting. So come check it out. Get your tickets if you use the code Relentless. I think you might get a little something.
Yeah. Use
Yeah.
the code Relentless. All lowercase. Yeah.
Yeah, lowercase Relentless to get yourself a little savings on a code. It's a good event. I've been to both. It's very engaging, very fun. I'm optimistic on what the Open Secret team has for this one. But yeah, guys, you guys should come out. It's something different. No club, but it's a nice change of scenery of events in the city.
Yeah, I think Toronto needs something like that from our culture that's just not another party or an event. Trust me, I like parties and events.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's good timing too because people are trying to find love before it's cuffing season already started.
It's cuffing
During
season.
cuffing season, you know what I mean? So
I need
it's
a
good
big
timing.
boy.
Ooh, what song is that?
Saturday Night Live. SZA did it. He hasn't.
Yeah, I know the song.
Oh,
I know
okay.
the song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to this.
I went to a Leon Thomas concert,
Who's that?
and
Sorry. I know now.
Yeah, he's the guy with the micro braids.
Yeah.
his braids aren't micro.
I'm playing. Just keep going.
He's in Mercury.
No, we just stupid. Man.
Nah, shout out Leon
But,
Thomas. My bad. Go ahead.
But yeah, so one of my friends was there, like with a girl, and I want to know is what's your guys' swag for when you're out in public and you see your friend like with somebody?
Ooh.
Do you like stay away? Do you record them? Because I'm recording for sure, 100%. If I see you out like with a girl, I'm recording you for sure and sending it to the group, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
Yeah.
that.
No, that's funny.
As
but
long as he can't see it and it's just funny in the group chat, yeah.
That-
yeah.
Is it his girl though?
No.
A-short.
No, he doesn't have a girl.
Yeah.
Like he's single. He's like out on a date.
Yeah.
You're at a concert and you're like hugging someone up, rocking back and forth. I'm getting this on
hell
camera.
yeah.
Of course
Hell
I'm
yeah.
getting this on camera.
Yeah. Booked.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would. The only reason I haven't is because I haven't thought of it yet. So shout out to you.
Yeah. I think it depends on the culture of your friend group. My friend group culture is very cell phone first when things are going on. So there's documented footage of everything.
Yeah, especially
don't
if I
like
feel
that.
like he's being a thief in the night and he's like, yo, come on, man. We talk about everything.
Yeah, like,
we
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah, we talked about the fucking Raptors game last night. Don't even matter. They're trying to lose. You know what I mean? And you won't tell me about this?
I feel.
I don't like that because now, what if I'm the girl with the guy? Now I'm getting caught in the crossfire. Now I'm in the group
So?
chat.
Ah, that's
So?
okay.
It's not public.
I don't like that though.
So
Don't record.
Yo, the
me.
amount of stuff that women tell about us in group chats.
that's what
like,
I'm
come
saying.
on.
Like
You just hug
exactly.
this one.
Like I'm
Hug
not
this
hearing
one.
that.
Y'all are not that
Because
special.
y'all invade our privacy in your group chats all the time.
Invade your privacy?
Yes.
How?
What? You guys give the spark notes of every encounter to your group chat.
And
Facts.
on the off occasion, some group chats are sending the meat right there in the group chat.
Sending me
Sending
is
me?
crazy.
Holy shit.
Y'all got writers. Y'all got like a whole marketing team. Y'all
Yeah,
got an
you
accounts
guys are
team.
group
Like you got
responding.
proofreaders and everything.
Sounds
Like
like a
yeah,
survival.
like what are we going up against an army?
That's an invasion of privacy. If we're having a conversation and you're asking your friends how to answer me, that's a private conversation. What if I don't want your friends knowing what we're talking about?
You meet the friends and they know all types of details about you, and they're just bringing them up in mid conversation. Yeah, privacy was invaded at some point there.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, there's no There's no
I still feel like you shouldn't record your friends when they're out. That's why I don't like being out with you. Because if a man talks to me, I didn't feel Tresor. Bro, whenever a man talks to me and we're out.
Tresor has sent some funny things to the group chat.
I feel no ways.
Bro, the second I'm out with Tresor, or
There's
like
one.
we're
You don't know
walking
what we're
somewhere
talking about.
and another man approaches me, I can feel Tresor's eyes just be I'm like, oh my God, I know this guy's pre.
But I do it low. Like I don't make it hot.
Yeah.
I'll do like
low
one of
to
those.
you, but to me, I
Like,
know.
Yeah, I don't care if you know. I just don't want the other person.
But this is not low.
It's
like
low to
you
them.
holding
I'm
the
doing
kid.
it like that.
As long as the person, because we don't want to fuck.
Yeah,
with,
I'm not
with the
gonna
other person.
suss your
Yeah,
flex.
yeah.
I'll never suss a flex, but I'm in the back somewhere. I'm somewhere. You can't see me, but I'm somewhere looking.
You'll do that, then help the flex after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean-
help. I definitely help.
Yeah. Good friend.
I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
Anyways, we now know who the president of the United States is. Last week was when they
Yeah.
announced it. It was right after we stopped recording.
Mhm.
When we cut cameras, I
They
realized
knew. They had it like ready to go then. I thought it was going to take a few days.
Oh yeah, when we cut cameras, like I remember I looked at the voting map and like all of the blue wall was red, and I was like, damn. And Mucho was like, no, like it's not counted yet. They haven't counted the big cities. Like we're still good. Like it's fine. Once they count the big cities, like it's gonna come in, it's gonna flip. And I'm like, bro, like they're projecting red. And was like, no. It's because it's rural. It's rural right now. But once they count like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Detroit, like those big cities, it's gonna flip. Don't worry.
Yeah,
By the time I got home, I'm not lying to you guys. By the time I got home, all I heard was when I opened the front door, that fucker won! That fucker won! And my mom was just losing her shit. So
Yeah, man. So PSA to all y'all people down there who are very frivolous with your activities, you better stay on point now.
Better get some insurance.
well, I mean, not
Some hospital
all
visits about to be expensive.
Yes, not all red states have overturned Roe v. Wade, right? That's not like it's certain states, yes, but not all states that are now red overturned Roe v. Wade. I don't know what it's gonna look like in the future.
The states that Canadian women say men treat them very well.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
those are all done. Better go get a guy from Wisconsin now.
You better go back to the
Sus.
blue states.
Better go to North Dakota.
The thing is, all the 7 swing states were red.
Yeah, facts.
They swung.
The whole thank you. The whole blue wall was red.
No.
Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, she needed to win.
Right.
If he won 1 out of 3, he was gonna win.
Yeah,
but he won all 3.
Yeah. It was an ass whooping.
The only blue
Mollywop.
states, I believe, are California, New York, Washington State. What was in the South?
I'll be real with you. I tuned out the next day. I'm like,
you were depressed.
No, not really. I
You were saying, yeah.
because I'm like, I live in Canada. I know there's knockdown effects,
I'm being
but
dramatic.
I just didn't want to go on social media the next 2 days because I knew everybody else was just gonna be like wild depressed and be like the world's ending. Like I followed the political news a little bit, so I just say that to say I can't fact check what states were blue. I don't know.
It wasn't a lot.
It wasn't a lot.
It was not a lot. I think, Arizona was also red.
Mhm.
Texas was red. Georgia was red.
Yeah.
Like it was only like the West Coast a bit. I think Hawaii and New York.
And what I did gather from, when I came back online was that this was the first time that Republicans won the popular vote in 18 years. Or
Shit.
since 2004, in 16 years.
Since Bush.
Yeah, since Bush in 2004. And before that, I think Reagan. So
Jesus.
it's very rare that Republicans win the popular vote. Because that's the whole thing. Like, destroy the Electoral College. This is all fake. Why do we care about swing states? Blah, blah, blah. None of that mattered. This guy, if you just threw the ball out and said, who gets the most votes? That guy won.
He represents America.
He basically does. So you have to grapple with that. In 2016, when Hillary lost, you could have been like, hey, Hillary still won the popular vote. She still had the people. Kamala didn't even have the people. Yeah.
That is facts. And also, it's a Republican Senate,
Oh, shit.
Republican president,
Mhm.
and
Project 2025 coming, man.
they said there were 3 levels. What is it? The Supreme Court? Is it like
In Congress?
something like that? They're all Republican.
Do you need some water? Like, what's
I know,
going
I'm
on
dying.
over there?
I'm trying not to cough in the mic. I have water
Maria,
beside
the
me.
scientist voice.
Who?
Mariah.
Oh, Mariah, my fault.
Who did I
Also,
mess it up?
we reported fake news last episode. We have to clear that up. Mariah, the
Oh.
scientist, did not cancel the rest of her tour because she was in Toronto.
Yeah. I mean, but didn't she?
She might have taken a couple days off, but
She
didn't
did.
cancel
Well, she
the
did
tour.
cancel. I think 1 or
That
2
day,
shows.
whatever show that was. I can't remember.
That's because she heard our podcast.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make it up for Toronto.
We're the reason.
Maybe.
We're the reason.
But anyways, yeah. So regardless of that, Trump is president. He made a few opening statements. One was crazy about like the gender thing in the United States. Like
Oh, he got to business quick. Eh? He got to work.
immediately. And he made a statement basically saying that when he comes into office, day one, basically said there will be 2 genders recognized under the federal law of the US, and that's male and female. And he made sure that like those 2 genders will be identified at birth. He said,
Did Caitlyn Jenner take away her vote?
oh, okay then.
What happened?
Also, he said that there won't be any like trans or like gender fluidity taught in schools. If any child is, I guess, like conditioned or being coddled about their gender identity, like they will face repercussions. The teachers will. What else did he say? He said when it comes to youth and minors with like hormone blocking and stuff, taxpayer dollars will absolutely not be going towards minors when it comes to hormone blockers or any type of like hormone treatment for like
For kids,
trans,
right?
yeah, for youth specifically.
Under
But-
18.
and sports. He is banning transgender
From competing
From
at all
compete-
in any capacity?
from what I understand, and please Google this if it's wrong, like a trans woman cannot compete in a women's sporting event.
For sports period or just for kids?
I think that's for sports period.
Huh?
Yeah, sports period. And vice versa. Like men can't.
So a trans man also can't compete against men. I mean, I saw a TikTok where a girl was like, for everyone who was trans and voted for Trump, he basically said, fuck you, you're a boy. So, and it's true. If you were trans and you voted for Trump, and now to see that he's saying this, like, what are you standing on?
Played yourself.
But real quick though,
there's a lot of those people that voted for him on some shit, and he is completely gutting all the things that would be beneficial.
There
to
was
them,
a trans for Trump thing.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
like, he
there's
basically
Puerto
just-
Ricans for Trump, so-
right?
if you're a trans man, right? Like, let's say like you went from woman to man,
Right.
Just let them play against men.
Cause like even
I didn't want to say it.
Like, you know-
That's not really gonna.
Like, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
like, no matter what side of the fence you sit on, it's not gonna change anything. Hooping, I'm whooping them. Like, what are we doing? Like, why do you care about that point? I'm confused. I was stuck on that. Yeah.
Nah, Caitlin's still lacing them bitches on you, bro. Like,
What?
Would you whoop Caitlyn Jenner?
oh, I didn't mean that, Caitlin.
Wait, Caitlyn Clark or Caitlyn Jenner?
I didn't mean that, Caitlin.
I think Caitlyn Jenner. If you and Caitlyn Jenner went one-on-one.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a 100-meter dash 20 years ago, maybe not. But basketball, yeah, for sure.
Interesting. Okay.
Caitlyn Clark, no. Like if Caitlyn Clark turned into a man, then no.
She's taking your spot on the team.
Yeah. She got me beat.
But they are still going to be lacing them bitches.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
yeah, I don't want to make too much levity of it. That is messed up what Trump is saying. Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like conservatives really have this really bone to pick with trans people. Like they have this deep-seated fear about like just being in a washroom and then like trans people waiting in there for them to get them and stuff like that. Like this is
To
really,
get them.
I don't know. Like no, but it's a fear. No,
Yeah.
like this
like
is
what
like,
are they so worried about? with
he's
the
able
washroom?
to like he pretty like think about it. He went and did his speech, and this is like one of the first things he said. This is at the forefront of everybody's mind. The guy that runs Twitter, that he's giving a whole crazy position to and everything.
I blocked him.
Good.
Oh, Elon.
Blocked his ass.
I'm about to. He's getting insufferable, and because he owns the place, he can just make sure his tweets are always on like fucking time, and it's getting annoying. But I don't know. I seen him tweeting about how like his son or his child is dead because his child is trans, and
His child is dead?
no, he's saying that
Dead
his
to
child.
him.
Yeah, he's saying his child is
Elon
dead.
said that?
Yeah,
Dead to him. Yeah.
because his child is trans.
His child is trans for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Two
his
of them, I
trans-
think.
Both of his kids are trans?
Just Google that just to fact check, but I think two of them.
Can you also, figure out, the official thing that Trump is giving, he's putting him in charge of some shit that I think is kind of crazy, but just Elon seems to be very, very about this. He calls it the woke mind virus.
Yeah.
And that's what infected his kid, And it just seems like there's legislation. There's all these things that are getting put into place. Like they look at like that woke shit as like a disease,
What?
Transgender daughter, yeah.
Just one, eh?
Just one.
He's a transgender daughter and he disowned them?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he said the child was dead to him. Yeah, that's true.
What?
So
You can see he's got a bit of a bone to pick then,
yeah,
right?
he does have a bone to pick, but my whole thing about that with Elon, he's talking about the woke mind virus with leftists and whatever, and they turn quote unquote woke, is like on the other side of the coin, like there's a whole thing where the algorithm is turning boys into Republican and right wing too. It's bringing them to a red pill or whatever, to Andrew Tate and stuff like that. So if you're gonna talk about that, then you do have to talk about the other side too.
Yeah, there's a whole
and how Gen
pipeline.
Z and Gen Alpha are getting radicalized in a more Republican or alt-right way as well. So it's like, fam, if you're mad about the woke mind virus, then you're kind of missing half of it, because why do you have such a big following now? The algorithm is getting fed towards you.
Yeah, it works in his favor. I mean, yeah, I just think it's interesting because I used to be like, yo, they're trying to find a new slur. Like that's how they're kind of saying woke, And it's like, white people act like putting Little Mermaid as black is like them having to like give reparations back. Like I don't know. I don't understand why it bothers them like so much, but at the same time
Because
too,
they know they're becoming the minority.
yeah, which is
slowly
crazy.
but surely, white people will be the minority, which I think is one of the reasons why they have overturned Roe v. Wade, right?
And what?
that's a big talking point behind
What
it.
I think is crazy about that too is because American politics are so popular and so polarizing and like prolific in a sense, like it's hard to get away from. I see and hear a lot of this shit here, and we're gonna have an election pretty soon too. And I just feel like a lot of these talking points, a lot of the sentiments that people feel, is very much how
Sentiments.
all those. My bad.
Sorry, I don't want him to kill you for that.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
I
Sorry.
said sediments.
No, I just all that blue energy, all that like anti-woke stuff, I feel like is gonna get a lot more rampant here too.
Oh, for sure. Because what happens in the South makes its way to the North.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our turn is next, right? And Stephen A. Smith was on The View because I'm an old, middle-aged woman at heart, and I watch The View.
How did that come across your desk? Like,
Because I watch The View.
are you dead ass?
Yeah.
What?
Like my...
Wait, you're like 1 p.m.? Whoopi.
No, not first of all. It's not 1. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 a.m.,
okay.
10 or 11. Yeah. But yeah, like my mom usually watches it. And by the time I'm already settled, I had my tea and my breakfast, The View's on.
Wow. Okay.
And I usually watch The View, or I'll watch like their YouTube. The View's good. Like it's middle-aged women, like it's Whoopi, Sunny, Sarah, but like it's a pretty good show and they have really good guests. But regardless, I think sometime last week they had Stephen A. Smith on, and he was great. He had like a segment when he was a guest on The View, and he spoke about, Trump being elected and why so many people of color who are, I guess, of higher status, like they might not support Trump, but why so many of them were not like outright against him and vocalizing it to that capacity was he made a statement basically saying that before Trump ran for president, he was very much into sports.
Yeah.
So with him being into sports, he was surrounded by a lot of Black, Latino people. So like he was always like hosting sporting events at like Trump casinos or, private events where like it was a diverse group of people. So they never really recognized Trump as a racist
Yeah.
because he was always with people of color,
And you know what's
hosting
funny?
them.
And sorry to cut you off,
No,
but
it's okay.
I agree with Stephen A. Smith on that. And it just came to me because I watched the clip before this show. But Trump essentially had 2 rebrands. Because you talked about it on the show with Maul, right? He went, I just watched the movie The Apprentice a week ago. It was about Trump anyway. He had that era where he was known for housing discrimination towards Blacks and Latinos. It was through his father, but he was the face of it, right? And then he rebranded as like basically the socialite, right? And then he turned into like this sports figure and he was investing all this money that he got after he beat the case. And so he was into boxing. He was courtside at the Knicks games. He was all of that.
Trump was on Fresh Prince.
He was in Home Alone.
There you go.
He was on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
You
know
remember
that.
that episode? Yeah. He came to the house on Fresh
Yeah.
Prince.
I
Oh,
remember his
shoot.
whole storyline with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's 2 rebrands. Like he rebranded from being quote unquote racist
Right.
to being for the people. So now he's back to being racist.
By the way, Maul, Nelson Mandela paid for the plane. Apparently, that's what the comments were saying.
Yeah. Yes, apparently Maul was corrected. I guess we were corrected, but whatever.
Yeah. So sorry. Continue about
yeah.
like why we were embracing him in the 90s and 2000s.
Yes. So then that's to your point. That's what happened. I didn't know about the rebrand, but yes, that's what Stephen A. Smith was saying. So he said he sort of interested, which I found very interesting. He said that in like 2010s, maybe earlier, Trump, because he was so into sports and he was rich, he wanted to buy the Buffalo Bills. To buy a football team, any type of like major sports league team, you have to be a billionaire. It costs billions of dollars to buy a sports team. So
For starters.
yes, for starters, you are right. He wanted to buy the Buffalo Bills. Apparently, to buy a sports team, you have to go through like serious like background checks. You have to be approved by the league. You have to be approved by other team owners.
You got to be in their club. Like you got to.
Yeah. You have
They
to
gotta
be
like
like a level of elite that's like, okay, we have to sell him this team. He wanted to buy the Buffalo Bills. I think it was going on sale for, they said 1.3 or 1.4 billion. Trump only had 1.1. But because I guess his name, whatever, he was hoping to, get accepted, blah, blah, blah. It turns out that he was rejected from buying the Buffalo Bills. He, according to Stephen A. Smith, when he called and told Stephen A, like, listen, I want to buy the Buffalo Bills. And if any of them decline my request to buy them, I'm going to show them and I'm going to make them beneath me by running for president. And what happened? They rejected him buying the Buffalo Bills.
He got that shit back in blood.
And he got it back in blood by running. Allegedly, that's what it's saying. That was something that fueled him. From the stories that Stephen A. Smith has been saying, it seems like Trump is very egotistical and he doesn't like to be told no, and he will do whatever it takes to win, right? And I kind of also see this angle as well, which Stephen A. Smith, if you guys have a chance, you should watch it. Just search Stephen A. Smith, The View. He was saying that Trump is the type of person that will do whatever it takes to win, and he doesn't care how he looks. If someone comes to Trump and says the only way you're going to win this election is if you pander in the hands of racist, rural, uneducated America, he will do it.
So Trump's the white Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
A little
What do you
bit.
mean?
Yeah. Republicans buy shoes too.
Yeah. And he knows
Oh.
and he knows how fucking passionate they are about the transgender stuff. So it's like, I'm gonna
The
just get out there and I'm
transgender
gonna shit on them
stuff.
every single time and I'm gonna win the election that way. And then we'll
Yeah.
figure it out after.
Yeah. And I think people, and I think me included, we see all these big cities in America, right? We see like LA, Houston, New York, all like these blue cities. And we think, okay, like, how bad can America be if all these cities are so diverse and so lit and blah, blah. We don't see majority of America, which is those small counties, cities outside of the major hubs in each state, right?
The flyover states.
Yes.
Middle America, you don't
Exactly.
see as much.
And even my cousin, who's a doctor who lives in the US, he was saying that to be a black man living in Missouri, in St. Louis, he was fine.
Yeah.
He's like, the second I step out of St. Louis, it's not
Sticky.
okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think we on the outside look at that. We see, like I said, the big cities. Oh yeah, I'd love to move to New York. I'd love to, live in LA or Houston or blah, blah, blah. But like, we don't realize how rural and problematic outside of those big, major, diverse hubs the rest of the U.S. is.
They have
and I think that was
sundown
very
towns.
much, I think that was very much shown in this election.
Unless you have taken road trips through America, you probably don't take it in. Like I remember we drove to Florida
Boy.
and we made 3 stops. We stopped in Buffalo, that's fine. We stopped in West Virginia and we stopped in Georgia. We didn't stop in Atlanta. We stopped in Georgia in like a random, and both of those times when I got off that bus, I instantly felt uncomfortable. Like you could just feel it in the air and everyone wearing camo and the Confederate flags and like it just seems scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a real
real
thing.
quick, like, do you guys feel the same way when you leave, say, the GTA?
Oh,
in Ontario?
yes. You took the words right out of my mouth.
That's how I feel in
Absolutely.
Keswick, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you go to Timmins.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell you when I do these hot tub deliveries and stuff in my free time. And like we go to cottage country, like where they hang Confederate flags up there.
Wow.
They have like, I feel like the Canadian Confederate flag right now, they have like, do you remember the truckers? The fuck Trudeau thing.
Oh, the convoy?
They got all of that. And that's going to be up and they're going to be going crazy with that until they get them out of office. And it's,
Now imagine what they would do to us.
Yeah.
You could pass for Puerto Rican. Imagine what they would. What's someone with dreadlocks? Like,
yeah.
it would be tough.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gotten worse? And that's another reason why I think a lot of Canadians care about the outcome of the election, just because it's not only politics, it's culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think it's gotten worse since 2016, for example, when you're going out into these places and you're seeing MAGA flags MAGA signs, like, or maybe more Confederate flags? Do you think it's gotten worse in the past 8 years?
I only probably in the last 2 years have been like, yeah, it's getting a little worse. Because I used to kind of be like, oh, in like the 50s and 60s, they could just kill you and lynch you and like maybe you wouldn't even get a trial or something like that.
Yeah.
And then even before that, it was even worse. But I don't know. When I think about the dynamics and socially, just how things are, I do think it is a little bit worse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then 2016?
Then prior to 2016, prior to Trump being in office.
I don't
think
know if it's
people
worse. It's more confrontational.
People feel more vindicated in their problematic views.
Yeah.
And because you have someone like
Comfortable.
Trump saying these things on a grand stage, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, if he can say it, all right, well, all of us are going to say it now. And
Yeah.
if they can wave the flag, well, we're all going to wave the flag now. If you have someone who's a felon Felons can't vote, but a felon can run for president
Crazy. Yeah.
and win.
Yeah.
So you're kind of putting a battery in these people's backs, right?
Mhm.
Like even the view on immigration. And I tweeted this. No one hates immigration more than an immigrant. And we're seeing that in Canada now. The
Yeah.
amount of people who speak out against immigration in Canada are immigrants themselves.
And that's what Stephen A. Smith talked about a little bit as well. Okay,
Yes.
so the people that talk about immigration are immigrants themselves. Do you think it's a phenomenon where people are trying to close the door behind them?
I don't necessarily think close the door behind them,
Okay.
but they don't want anyone coming in easier than they did.
Got you.
They don't
Got
want
you.
anyone getting an easy route. They
And,
don't want
and can
any-
you tell them the Six Flag analogy?
Yes. So
that
Stephen A. Smith,
gave?
also, we're just quoting Stephen A. Smith whole episode.
It was a really
It
really great
good
interview.
segment. Yeah, he had a very unique take on it. He also said that, and this is very similar to Canada, right? We have immigration from everywhere, right? We have India, we have different countries in Africa, we have different countries in the Caribbean, all around, right? Even within these close communities, we think differently, which is what he was saying. The Latino community in the US, like whether you're Dominican, Mexican, Venezuelan, Colombian, yes, you're all considered Latino, or yes, we could all be considered Black, but we all think differently, right? A Nigerian would think differently than a Jamaican, different than a Trinidadian, different than a Ghanaian, stuff like that. So the analogy that he gave was, if I'm at Six Flags or I go to Six Flags and there's a new ride and I'm in line and I waited in line and I waited the right way and someone cuts the line right when I'm next, someone cuts in line and gets on the ride and no one says anything, I'm now going to raise hell at the park,
Yeah.
right? Because, okay, hey, I've been in line for 2 hours. I'm finally my turn now and you let this guy in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
My
to the park.
turn.
Exactly.
But then technically, if it's people who already immigrated saying that, then wouldn't it more be like you waited 2 hours, you got on the ride, and you see someone cut the line and
Yes.
get on the ride beside you who didn't wait 2 hours?
That would be a better analogy
Yes.
if it happened after and you looked at
Yeah.
them do it and you're like, damn, I waited. Yeah.
I personally don't.
You
wouldn't
wouldn't care if you were in that position.
I'm already on the ride.
Nigga,
It
you're on the
doesn't
ride.
affect me.
And
Yeah.
and honestly, I think that's a rational thing to think of, especially if you're escaping poverty and famine. But some people would care.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
he's just trying to he's just trying to have people understand why this result happened. Because some people completely don't understand why any immigrant would think that way.
Mm-hmm.
They have no idea how they can't even fathom. But it happens for a reason.
It happens a lot. And I think we're going to see that come to play when our time comes to vote for the federal election. A lot of immigrants are going to be against election, and that means they're going to vote for Pierre.
Yeah, that's really, we're going to see that come to a head, and we're going to be potting during that time. So,
And I really urge everyone to educate themselves on Pierre versus Trudeau, all of the above, watch debates, read articles to see their stance on things before you just tick a box on the ballot.
and to slowly kind of get out of it too. One point I wanted to make that you kind of brought up, and I wanted to say it then, was just that like another reason for all this resurgence and like it being so like being Republican and conservative and all those ideologies and like views, anti-woke and everything, that's like what's cool. Like,
Right.
That's like what's hot, you know? I kind of feel like when Obama was coming around, like that was cool. It was cool to be liberal. It was cool to be to be blue. And you have all these Andrew Tates. You have so many people in that space. The podcast, if you look at the podcast that Trump went to and the podcast that Kamala went to, like there's way more people that are just people look up to and like find cool and is interesting in pop culture. And I think that plays a role.
We're kind of lacking those voices in the left space.
Yeah, like the coolest thing that the liberals can do is kind of get Beyonce to come out at a concert or at a rally or something, right? So then that kind of poses the question, like, I think we're going to see a lot more of this. We're going to see a lot more celebrities and people who are more from the echelon of pop culture going into politics. And something that we were talking about. What celebrities do you think would make the actual best politicians?
Ooh.
Well, I can't lie. We were literally just talking about Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen A. Smith could do something. I think they have to be likable, be popular. So I think like The Rock could probably do something.
I think The Rock would probably run the best campaign.
Would The Rock be a leftist though, or a liberal?
He'd be conservative.
I think he'd be
probably.
liberal.
You think The Rock would be conservative?
He makes too
I
much
think
money
so.
to not be conservative.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. John Cena, probably.
He'd be a great. He'd
John
be great.
Cena, I feel like he's more likely to be liberal.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely see him being blue.
Mhm.
Oh, who else?
Do we have to go white straight guy now?
Do you want the white straight guy that I think would be a good politician?
Is that what we have to do now? Because
No,
the past
I was
two
about
women
to say.
didn't win?
I was about to say. I think J. Cole could be like a green
Oh,
party.
come on. Now we're just
J.
having
Cole
fun.
could be like a green
No, come on.
J.
party
Cole
type
admitted
of
to
guy.
never reading a book.
So
No.
what?
Killer Mike would be way better at it for like
No.
the rappers and stuff.
No.
Killer
I'm
Mike
not
is
giving
he's
J.
pro
Cole.
guns though, so it'll
Oh,
be a
is
What
little,
about
it'll be a
Denzel?
little sticky.
Denzel.
He's
I
too
feel
old.
like Washington.
Oh, Denzel might
Like
be
he
good.
gives everyone loves Denzel Washington.
But
Yeah,
He's
I
a
don't-
great speaker. I think he definitely has. I don't know. I feel like I can see Denzel as a president.
I like that.
He's maybe a little bit more quiet though. We'd have to like really like.
Yeah,
he'd have
I
to
don't
come
know.
out more.
Yeah,
But
he doesn't feel like a man of the people.
you don't
Yeah.
think so?
Did you see it? Like, did you see him try to sign autographs and he's just like, "Fuck it." Hey man, I'm trying to get fresh.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay.
I
But-
think for white dudes, Matt Damon would be a good politician.
yeah, that's true.
Isn't
Mark
Matt Damon a
Wahlberg.
racist?
Yeah,
Mark
he has
Wahlberg.
a
Wahlberg's
Matt
racist.
Damon's a racist.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
has
no, not Mark
racist
Wahlberg. No.
past.
I think Mark Wahlberg could. He
No.
would be successful.
He could run a good campaign.
Didn't he blind an Asian man?
I said
and-
he would be successful.
And so he did that when he was
I
like
never said
17 or something.
he's a good politician. I said he would be
Did
successful.
we have this convo already where we mixed up
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg for Matt Damon?
Yeah. I think
No,
so.
well, no, we've had the Mark Wahlberg conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
not-
But speaking of The View, I saw someone, and actually, no, quick point before that. Someone did say on TikTok how right now, if you're gonna start a podcast, the best podcast to do would be like a very radical. Which one's the conservative one, left or right?
Right.
Be like a very radical right wing podcast because that's a space in the market that's not tapped into right now. Like there's a lot of radical left podcasts, like the Andrew Tate's in them, but there's no like who's the Andrew?
Wait.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I think you
did
may
quite
be-
opposite.
You're flipping. I'm following what he said.
No. You asked me who's conservative, right?
And you
Who's
No,
conser-
liberal. I meant liberal.
Oh, liberal.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that makes-
left. That's
okay.
left. Yeah.
So whatever side Andrew Tate's on in them, like the
Yeah.
red, there's no blue Andrew Tate.
That's
Oh,
100%. That's
They
100%.
They said
100% true.
There's a
But
part in the market that someone could do it. I
It's-
don't know if it would be correct, but
I think what they're saying is very true. I don't know if I'd use Andrew Tate as an example because at this point he's not even
yeah.
he's like a shit poster. He's not even a
Yeah.
podcaster. But like,
What's that other
but
guy?
Joe Rogan has turned into that right wing
Is
shill.
he?
Basically, he's a
I mean, I
right
don't
wing.
watch-
He I think he
he had
defines
Trump
himself
and-
as a
Yeah,
libertarian.
he's had Trump, Tulsi Gabbard, who's
He's a
flipped
centrist.
into-
He's kind of who
Yeah.
knows about
Yeah.
He
everything.
used to be. He used to be, but he's really going towards the right now.
Yeah, because of COVID. COVID really put him there.
It really got him in that space. So the common theme now that I've seen is who could be the left wing Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
It's hard to be cool and left right now. So
is-
I don't know. I don't know who could pull this off.
It is a little tough, right?
Yeah.
And so shit, hey,
Yeah.
if y'all
Well, what-
Hey,
listen,
Go ahead, go
if y'all want to
Mucho.
give me that dual citizenship,
That's hilarious. But no, what I was gonna say is speaking of The View, they said that Whoopi Goldberg is coming out with an all-woman sports network where all they're showing is women's sports. And I want to know if you are going to support that network and pay for it.
Pay?
Yes, it's a channel. You have to pay.
yeah.
Or say it's a streaming service. Are you going to pay for the all women's sports streaming service? The AWSS.
All women sports streaming. Am I like? Are they taking the WNBA off?
No. This is the thing that people have to remember. A lot of these, like the big major sports, have contracts with networks.
Right.
So it's going to be everything else.
No.
See, so I don't want to
Sorry.
hear support. We don't support.
Sorry.
If she ain't supporting, how is that going to make us want to support?
To be honest, the only women's sport that I really watch is the WNBA
Okay.
or
right on.
women's college
but you're
basketball.
supporting to support, not for your entertainment solely. You're supporting women, right?
So should I like? Do I want to pay $5.99 a month? Okay, sure, but am I gonna watch it? Probably not.
Well, let's keep it on even playing field, right? So, would you pay $5.99 a month? That would be a steal to me for like every NBA game.
Absolutely.
I was trying to help you.
But I would also
You
pay.
thought you were
but
gonna
my
say
thing
no.
is- no, 100%. But if My thing is, if she did a streaming for only WNBA, that's the only place I could watch it, I would buy it then.
Oh, for okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
But like, if WNBA is on TSN and I already have TSN, why am I gonna pay $5.99
to support the rest of the women? That's why.
All right, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna use it because I can watch.
And then it would still
Caitlin
probably
Clark on
flop because
TSN.
of the views
The
would be low.
views, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I just wonder how
There
many people.
there would have to be some exclusivity around it.
Yeah, I want to know how many people are gonna.
Like people
would
get
support
NBA TV or what's it? NBA
Yeah.
TV because some people don't have access to all 82 games.
Mm-hmm.
So you get NBA TV to get all 82 games.
So,
Yeah.
you're not paying to watch the women's curling on the.
No. I don't watch
All-Woman
men's curling.
Sports Network.
If Whoopi got the rights to like all like the big marquee like Fever versus the Sky like
And that would never
WNBA
happen.
games, no, it wouldn't. But it's
Never
just like
happen.
that would be the type of motion she would need to.
She's
Nah, it's
she's
gonna have to
pull a
start-
Ice Cube.
Nah, it's or I was gonna say it's gonna have to be like the Zeus Network, where it's like you're gonna have to make like how Zeus got baddies. She's gonna have to find a baddies of women's sport, whether it's track and field or women's boxing or like something that becomes popular
Baddies.
on
Post for me.
that, like on that
wait,
platform.
no, tell me.
Like the lingerie football league.
You know the theme song?
I wasn't thinking.
I just saw it on. I just heard it on TikTok. I don't watch baddies. I
I
don't.
almost caught you red-handed.
No, I don't support the Zeus Network, and I don't support women who are on baddies.
Good.
I don't support it. But that
You watch Jocelyn's Cabaret though.
no, I don't.
I support Zeus Network because of who co-owns it, but I don't.
Who co-owns it?
A lot of the like older like OG influencers co-own Zeus, like King Batch, Daystorm,
Rexdale Legend.
all those people like they co-own it. So I rate
Why?
that because I
That is
remember.
going to destroy the black community.
No, that show is not the network. It's that show.
But why is that network picking up that show that is turning down the black community?
Nah, I'm not letting you do that. This Love and Hip Hop.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
Bad girls.
I don't watch Love and
Bad
Hip Hop.
Girls
I don't watch
Club.
Bad Girls Club.
You never ever watched it.
I said right now I don't.
But you did in the past.
You watch Nanny Leaks and
so
stuff
you
back in the
supported
day.
it.
First of all, don't do that. Nene Leakes is Real Housewives. She is not
Do they fight on
a
Real
VH1.
Housewives?
Fight? No, are you crazy? We're rich.
Oh, okay.
We
They don't.
Yeah.
See, she said we.
Yo,
like she's
Zoe,
one of the
you're showing your
housewives.
ass.
They
man.
don't
Like, yo,
lie.
this
They
is
don't fight. They're
crazy.
just classist and
They
elitist.
don't
Yeah,
fight as in like you're not seeing like
They
the
fight
whoop
with
ass
their
on
words.
Houseplay. You might see a flip table
Right.
Or a drink throw.
or a drink throw,
Might see a champagne
but you
flute.
won't see like whooping ass on the Housewives. No, no, no.
TV, you're poor.
No, you're not poor. But
The elites don't fight on
It's
TV.
low vibrational content.
Oh my.
Okay, so is Real Housewives higher vibrational than Love and Hip Hop?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So when she's dissing poor people for having white
White
refrigerators,
refrigerators, which
that's-
not too much because my mom have a white refrigerator. Nothing wrong with my refrigerator.
yeah, that's what we grew up with.
Grew up. I still have one.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
What are we talking
yeah, I was
about?
gonna say,
shit.
My
Oh, shit.
mom said she's not getting a refrigerator. It could be until the refrigerator goes down. She's not getting rid of
Yeah,
it, which
man.
I respect.
I'm not gonna lie. There's certain appliances that don't get upgraded until they die. Fridges,
I think the fridge is one of them.
washers and dryers
Yeah.
don't go nowhere until they're broken.
And I'm not gonna lie, white refrigerators last 12 times longer than the new little silver ones
The
on the aisle.
stainless steel
Because
joints?
the amount of times people need to get new refrigerators from their Samsungs, based on people who have a good Kenmore.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not classy when it comes to listen.
You're
Big
funny.
up Kenmore.
Yeah. It's true.
They needed you in that scene when Nene was talking shit
I
about
would've
those
told
white
her straight up,
refrigerators.
Like, girl,
Hell yeah.
how many refrigerators you been through in the last 10 years?
Come on.
Probably 4.
How many
because
faces has she been through in the past 10 years?
Bare.
Facts.
But my point is, yes, Real Housewives is hard because you want to know why I stopped watching Bad Girls Club? Because at one point I was like, yo,
Why'd you start?
I was just young and you know, back then it's like, oh, reality TV and Bad Girls Club, da da da. But then after a while, I was like, yo, we're just watching people just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Like, you're just watching people just whoop ass. Like, we're just like, at one point, like, bro, like, my head hurts. Like, why am I even watching this? Even Love and Hip Hop, I was like, why am I watching this? Like, it's not even entertainment to the point where it's like, yeah, like, it's like, oh yeah, she walks in, she's on a date, then the girl walks in, and now it's like, bro, but like this is so scripted and fake and weird. It's like, bro, why is this even good TV? And I had like an epiphany. I'm like, bro, I hate this shit.
But that's the thing. It's not supposed to be good TV. It's the Tyler Perry movies of
Tyler Perry
reality
needs to go to
TV
jail.
shows.
We need to jail Tyler Perry.
This is support. Like there is a market for trashy reality shows. Like that is a big market.
For
I'm
sure.
not in the
Things
market.
that suck.
I'm not
always
gonna act
been
like I'm
saying
not
it.
in the market.
What do you
I
watch?
love terrible, ratchet reality TV shows.
Well, like you watch Bad Girls Club?
I don't watch Bad Girls Club.
You watch
I watched,
Baddies?
I watched the Blue Girls Club.
The Blueface one? The Blueface? Oh, come on, Tresor.
I'm definitely watched
Come on, Tresor.
I'm a man of finer standards.
Yeah.
Yo, the way,
Like, she hates it. She hates all of that stuff. But I think
That's a low vibrational TV
yeah,
show.
it is. But I think
Come on.
you have to be able to separate that. Like you're not watching this for good entertainment. You're watching this to purposely watch something trashy to laugh
Hate
at
watch.
how
No,
bad it
that's
is.
too trashy though, man. That's too bad.
So, just pardon my ignorance, but how did Bad Girls Club turn into baddies, or did they just rip them off?
They kind of ripped it off a
it's
little
just
bit.
rip-off.
Because Natalie Nunn started on Bad Girls Club.
But baddies,
I run LA. That was
I
Natalie
think
Nunn.
baddies is, but baddies is like even worse than Bad Girls
way
Club. Where
worse.
it's like
way worse.
they'll be in interviews and it's like, do you hate any of these people? No, you're gone. Do you like to fight? No, you're gone. Do
Yeah.
you have an alcohol abuse problem? No,
You're gone.
Like
Yeah.
they find the worst
CIA.
people.
It's bad.
CIA.
The
They find
CIA.
the worst people.
And that's how
bro.
Blueface found Krishan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season
Okay.
1 of Blue Girls Club. That's where he met Krishan.
Oh,
She was
oh,
troubled
wow.
from then.
Yeah, she says a
Put
lot
that
of
girl in the sink. Bow!
Blueface
Terrible.
didn't. Krishan did.
Krishan put the
Okay.
other girl in the sink.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Why? Oh, I don't
That feels better for some reason.
Yeah. I did
No,
not
no,
like
not-
the way the first time of this.
No,
Yeah.
not Blueface. Not Blueface.
Okay.
Krishan was fighting a lot of women on that show.
Yeah.
You could tell she was going
So do
through a
you
lot of
watch?
things.
Because I know you have like a higher palate than that, so I'm a little confused. So do you?
I know you're better than that, Tresor.
So do you watch that like it's like National Geographic or something?
I see what she like
Like,
experimental
is that-
purposes.
like you just like look at the line fight.
It's like watching a car crash.
okay.
You know?
Right. I can't look away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
It's like what's gonna happen
Hell
next?
yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, and I don't.
Hell yeah.
I feel no ways. I'm gonna watch.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, there's a market.
I don't know. I like watch. I have my own
I don't
genre
know,
of
man,
bad
because
stuff.
there's a way to debate a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't think it's normal to watch serial killer documentaries, but a lot of people watch it. I think something's wrong with you
First of all,
if
you
you watch.
learn a lot.
Yeah.
You learn a lot.
What do you learn about?
What
Are
do
you trying
you
to be
learn?
a criminal defense lawyer? What are you learning about?
You know what my thing is?
What
I
are
don't
you
like the
learning?
documentary. I like the shitty reenactment with the bad casting and everything. That's my
Like
low
first
vibrational.
48.
No, like did you see the not even Murderers, but like did you see Clipped? Did you see the Clippers reenact where they had casted Lawrence Fishburne as Doc Rivers?
Oh yes.
yeah.
I like things like that.
Yeah.
I like the
So
Mendez
you like
brothers.
Dahmer, or yeah, like the.
I didn't see
the
Dahmer, but I like the Mendez brothers show.
Well, yeah,
that they
season
made.
1 of that series was Dahmer, and then season 2 was the Menendez brothers,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
both were great.
Or the reenactments of the Aaron Hernandez stuff. Like I love.
Yes,
I like that.
love stuff like that.
See,
It's,
I don't know,
it's
man.
bad trash TV, but
I don't know.
I'll watch it.
I don't know what.
Sign me up.
First of all, that's not trash. Dahmer was great, and Evan, what's his name? Evan
Mendez,
Evan
yeah,
Peters. He
those-
won a
yeah.
Emmy or Golden Globe for that playing
But-
Watch
Dahmer.
the FX ones I'm talking about, not Netflix.
Yeah.
Go watch those. Go watch the reenactment of the Clippers ones. It's like Ginny and Georgia type. Like
no, I feel you. Like that's probably like a prestige version of what you're talking about.
yeah,
But
yes,
but
yeah,
but
yeah.
either way, it's kind of morally off.
Yeah,
to
like
indulge
what are
in
you?
these
What
shows.
are you learning
Because now-
from seeing the details of how this
Yeah.
serial killer killed all
I'm
these
learning
people?
defense.
What defense are you learning in
Look
that?
over my shoulder at all times.
Right.
Your mama taught you that when you were 3 years old.
Yeah, but now I know
what?
more.
Awareness.
Oh,
now it's
awareness.
visceral and you see how you should really
Because
do.
sometimes people are just like, "Oh, I didn't even notice that he's been watching me for what?"
But do you feel bad sometimes how these executive producers make money off the backs of these victims?
Yeah, The Dahmer
And
one
you're
is
still
definitely
supporting it.
So it's
How
Yeah.
far is that from Blue Girls Club?
Come on. That's
all I'll say.
No, it's not even the same.
Just
It's not even
because
the
it
same.
has a bigger budget?
yeah.
No, it's not even the same.
What other low vibrational content do you guys indulge in?
Ooh,
Bernice
porn?
Burgo's talking on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh my
The Joe
god!
Budden
yeah.
podcast is low
Okay,
vibrational.
you know what? Men,
That was a low vibrational.
it was
interview.
very low vibrational, And I didn't watch the whole thing.
Neither did
But
I.
every clip I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
Enjoy?
Yeah.
It was very entertaining.
To see people's react and see Melissa Ford like hold in her laugh when Bernice was talking.
That was kind of shady.
You could tell there was a little friction.
Yeah,
there.
the Melissa Ford and Bernice Burgo's little friction, shade. I
I
didn't
saw
like
more
that.
narratives about that than what Bernice was
Because
talking
they're
about.
like 2 years apart, but kind of different at the
Very
same time.
Are they
different.
2 years?
They can't
Melissa
be.
Ford
Bernice
is
is pretty
50
old,
and
yeah.
Bernice is what, 40?
40, she's like 40
46?
something.
Bernice Burgo's
Or
44.
48?
44.
Oh, she's only 44?
Only? Bernice, she looks amazing.
I know, but she's a grandmother.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole thing, though. She got a baby when she
She
was
said
like
she's
16.
a 28-year-old.
Yeah.
And an 18. So,
16.
They're
16
4 years apart.
so what is she?
Melissa Ford's 48 and Bernice is 44.
Shit.
So I saw one tweet that I thought wasn't fair at all. That was the classic take about this is a Chrysler 300C and
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and a Phantom.
Oh my God.
That wasn't nice because both ladies are in their 40s. Melissa Ford's beautiful too.
Yeah.
Canada.
Sorry?
Canada.
Yeah. Shout out to Toronto
She's a
legend.
Toronto legend, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, outside of the weird friction between Melissa Ford and Bernice Burgos,
Bernice who?
Burgos.
Who was
Hey,
the person
hey
that you
Trisara
just
will keep you
named?
on track with the
Right?
pronunciation.
Autocorrect.
Bernice
What's wrong with this
Buggles?
guy? Bernice Burgos.
Human version of
There we
autocorrect.
go.
One thing that she said that I have a viral tweet that I already muted going because I responded to
You
it.
have one every week?
It's
Shit.
actually getting insane. People are gonna think I'm a bot, and I'm just saying.
You
stuff
do
that
have
come
like
into my
10,000 Twitter followers. You can't really like tweet.
But
You can't be normal
But
anymore.
I like the takes you be given often because it's something that women are scared to say sometimes.
Yeah,
But you are at the state where it's like if you engage with someone with something on Twitter's, they're gonna get mad at you because they're like, you know how many followers you have. You knew that you're getting in that territory for Twitter.
I don't give a fuck.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good
Yeah.
for the pod.
So there was a clip that came up where Bernice Burgos was talking about, talking about dating, and Melissa was low key shady, and she asked her like, "What is the most romantic thing a man has ever done for you?" She was thinking and thinking and thinking, and they're okay, like give some examples of like what you think is like romantic. And she was like, "Oh yeah, well I think romance is." She kind of had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. I said, "Okay, Bernice." She's like, "So what I think about romance is like how you speak to a lady." That's what she said. How you speak to a lady, how you approach her. Like I think something about like your mannerisms or whatever. Then she goes like, like things that you notice. You pay attention. And I'm like, okay, I like that too, because a lot of people pay attention, blah, blah. She, like, oh, babe, you need some panties. Here's $500. Lost me there. She's like, oh, how'd you know I needed panties? Oh, I looked in your drawer and noticed that your panties were low.
That
So
makes sense.
stop.
Did it?
So
That little part
Why
was
is she
the
run-
only thing she said
Why
in
is
that
she
thing
running
that
out
made
of
sense.
panties?
No, he went and checked. He went and saw something that she needed.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
Why
a-
do you not have
that's a
enough
generality,
panties
but
as a
specifically.
grown
If it was
person?
something that wasn't panties that you don't need $500 for
For
that you don't
sure,
run out of.
but let
even
me
so.
just be a dickhead and talk about the
Okay,
panties.
I was trying to be the devil's advocate. Yeah, go ahead.
what?
Why is she running out of panties?
You
Maybe-
you make $30K a night at your job and you have
We'll
five,
talk about
Everybody
that
did their research. Let's
Talk
go.
about that
you
too.
have 5 panties.
Yeah. So that's what she said. Oh babe.
That's a red flag.
You're running low on panties. Here's $500. Buy yourself some new panties. Oh, well, how'd you know I need new panties? Oh, I looked in your drawer and noticed that you were low on panties. Here's $500. And they were like, okay.
You know what's funny?
Or,
in that clip, real quick, Joe Budden's like, yo, I've been there.
yeah.
before."
Oh, yeah, I've done
And
that.
I can tell that's a dirty nigga because he was just sniffing them. So I can tell the low key joke and nobody else laughed.
Yeah.
Joe Budden was sniffing his girl's panties,
Ew.
and he could tell there wasn't enough variety.
Have you ever sniffed a girl's panties?
No,
Don't lie. I bet your
haven't.
face. Your face got
she making me laugh.
Your face is giving liars.
That's
Your face is giving liars.
Yo.
Have you?
Hell no.
Never?
No.
Not even a fresh pair?
That's insane. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe they
Why am
smell
I
good.
even in the position to like be in the drawer to do that?
That's
Not
something.
even-
Nah, that can
That's
happen.
something that like TV shows and movies
Yeah,
have put
like,
in
I
like
feel
your
like
head.
that's-
That
Have
like
you ever
guy-
sniffed a girl's panties?
No.
That's
This is
not
what we're
regular.
trying to tell you.
If
It's
you
like
guys
a
are on
movie thing.
vacation for a week or whatever,
Yeah.
then-
Look at
You've never done it.
No, I never did.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I never did.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
That's
know
like,
girls who sniff boxers.
you guys are sick. That's
Yeah, for
sick.
sure.
What are you smelling? All you're smelling is a hard day's work.
No.
Like, what else are you gonna smell?
Yo, just start clicking right now.
What else are boxers gonna smell like?
I won't lie. A guy that I was seeing,
You're smelling a 13-hour shift.
Okay.
That's what you're smelling.
ew. A guy that I was seeing once, we went on, I guess, like vacation or whatever together. And when I got back home, my bag smelled like his cologne. And I was like, yo, why does my bag smell so strong like him? And his boxers were in there. And I was like,
oh, he snapped.
but I was like, these boxers smell really fucking good. But I was
Sprays
shocked.
cologne on their
In the
boxers.
I don't know, but literally
That's
like,
a red flag. You trying to hide something?
What?
ew, what?
No, he like planted that and is trying
I was
to.
gonna think,
yeah.
I'm like, it feels like he got a fresh pair that like smelled good. But I was like, they smell. I don't know if it was just his set, but like they smelled really good and they smelled just like him. And I was like, why does niggas boxers smell so good? And I know all niggas boxers don't smell that good. But I was like, damn, that's actually crazy. And I messaged him and I'm like, bro, one, why your boxers smell amazing? And two, why are they in my suitcase? That's the only time I've like come close to smelling boxers.
Did he spray them and throw them in there?
I don't know if he sprayed them or
for
if
sure.
he uses really good,
Yeah.
I don't know. What's it called?
Good what?
Detergent or whatever. I don't know. But they smelled amazing. Like I was shocked at how amazing boxers smell.
Nigga had
know,
Bounty Dior Sauvage.
I saw word. Your boxers.
No,
I
doesn't
saw-
Manscaped give you the chafing
But
deodorant?
hold on, wait. But actually, no. To that
Wait
point,
till we do the
you
advertisement.
never
Yeah.
spray. Like if you know you're getting some, you don't spray.
My
Like
boxers?
No.
yeah.
No.
No.
I take a good shower.
Yeah.
You're
And
asking.
you don't spray, and also you're not supposed to spray your skin because if there's any contact with your skin, they're gonna taste that.
Okay, I'm not saying spray your piece. Obviously,
So
that's
spray
insane.
my boxers?
But like even like, well, I guess as a girl, like when I have lingerie on, like I'll do like a body spray, and I'll go look like.
But
Niggas
you guys,
ain't got bodies.
How long
yeah,
do you
we
go?
don't have body sprays.
Oh, first of all, I put perfume. If I know I'm getting some, I put perfume on my inner thighs and my ankles.
Hell yeah.
See, we're not as meticulous as that.
That is a gem. As a woman, if you put perfume on your inner ankles and you know the ankles are going near his ears,
Men aren't considerate. They'll
Yeah,
just
we're
clean
not-
their room.
Yeah, we're not.
that is no.
Shove everything under the bed. Kick the clothes under the bed.
You ever see a nigga like a single dude who like their crib is always clean and then it gets a little dirty and you don't even go to depression? You're like, oh, you haven't had no hoes in a minute.
I don't think I've ever
That's a funny frame of
realized
logic.
that.
That's
Yeah.
a funny frame of logic.
Yeah,
That's what I go to.
I feel like
Maybe
men
this-
should-
You haven't had some women over here in a minute.
Yeah, you haven't had a ting over
That's
the
funny.
there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with spraying your boxers.
I don't think there's
Spraying
anything
your
wrong with it, but I just don't
boxers.
think. I think it's very like it's an extra step that most people probably don't do.
You're thinking
now-
movie TV land. Like, it's not
when,
real.
Like,
What do you mean?
when are you going to be
Spraying your
smelling
boxers.
that?
Why?
When are you going to smell that?
When I'm going down.
But my boxers would already be off.
Yeah,
Not, people aren't weird strippers.
Tresor's opening the
Hold on.
door.
People
I
are
no
hygiene,
boxers
I
on.
lotion, I clean my...
Tresor
Like,
is a weird stripper when it comes to his escapades.
Yes.
Some guys, you said yes.
Yes, I don't like my
That's
ass
like his
showing. We've
ass
been
face.
there.
Some guys, like the boxers, like you don't have to strip right away and like make your bum hit the bed. Like some guys, some men are okay, like being in their boxers.
Okay,
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Even if you're in your boxers though, like, why would you be like whiffing it while you're pulling
no
it?
whipping it, but like I feel like it's not absurd to be like have your face near a man's boxers when you're intimate.
But if I am wearing cologne and I smell good already, why would I have to then put it on the boxers?
Okay, I think you're like overthinking what I mean by
You-
put it on the boxers. Like you don't have to like, but you know what I mean? Like just
What?
you know what I mean? I didn't know the woman
See,
on this
I think
damn
no,
panel.
but you know what the
Yeah,
difference is? Here's the disconnect. The
Do you know what I mean?
No,
Thank you.
the disconnect is the thing that you're talking about, the body spray mist, the thing that every girl has with that. we don't have that as guys, right?
Why, that's exactly what it sounded like.
That's what it sounds like. All of them.
Oh, that's never been a Windex. No, what the fuck? How did you do that so
That's
well?
how it sounds.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do it again.
The difference
do
is
that?
we don't have that. Our colognes are stronger, so you're getting like 3-4 sprays out of it. Like we can't our whole body and like have the smell distribute evenly on us. You have to pinpoint specific parts that you're putting this on. Here.
We don't have spray we walk through and then it's
We
just like
what about like Axe? I don't know. Maybe that's
Axe?
like
What about Axe?
I don't know. I feel like Axe.
Yeah. That's a teenage thing.
Teenager.
When
Oh,
you're
okay.
wearing colognes are too strong, too harsh of a smell for you to whole body it. You have to be very meticulous because then, and I've told this story before, remember when I said I was a kid and I put on too much cologne, I went to school and everyone said, ew. That's what happens when you put on too
You
much
get
cologne.
3 to 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot actually.
gotta put on
3
the
spurts, maybe. Yeah, 3.
So
That's
then
it.
why did his boxers smell so good? Maybe he was just
We don't know.
That
That's what
nigga
we're saying.
sprayed his boxers with 3 spurts and put it in your bag.
He planted
like
that.
intentionally, yes. And now look at you, fucked up years later because
You're a shitty ass man. And it was not 3 years ago.
He planted
It was only
that.
2.
Yo, but also
look
I
at you
saw
thinking
this.
men's boxers smell like
Yeah.
you got the game fucked up and shit. Like you don't.
That, yeah, she's delusional. That's like when guys. That's like when young men used to think that like women's like nether regions are supposed to smell like roses and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It was because the one girl sprayed herself with the
yeah.
roses and was like, "Oh, this is just my natural scent." And then for the rest of his life, he's 40 and now thinks that this girl smells bad because she smells normal.
So you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, and run amok.
and
Yo, I
downright
just-
deceived.
Shout out to my nigga.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. He might have had me stuck. So I was like, damn, those are some good ass smelling boxes. This nigga's great.
He got you.
Damn.
Yo, I saw this
I'm not mad at
TikTok
that.
where these 2 girls, and honestly, you know, when they say like hit dogs holler and if it don't apply, let it fly. Sometimes I do agree. Cause sometimes I agree when people are like defund all the podcasts. I get it. I get it sometimes. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I get it sometimes, you know? Cause these 2 girls were talking about how it's an ick when they take guys' clothes and the guys ask for it back.
Yes, I think I've seen this.
And then they proceed to talk about how, they call the men broke that ask for their own clothes back that they stole.
Oh my fucking
And they're like,
God.
and then they were like, I don't care. Like, this is an essentials hoodie. You got this on sale at Essence, or I'm keeping the Chrome Hearts one for sure. But it's like, how are the men broke and you're stealing clothes and judging the owners of those
buy a new one,
clothes? Judging the owners of those clothes for wanting their own clothes back.
So, okay, real quick. Do you ask like old work for their clothes back?
I would never give old work any of my valuables.
But they were current work at one point.
No, I'm saying if I give a girl like something to wear, it's not something that I would want back. Like you're getting the bedtime
okay.
shirt.
That's crazy
You're
because I
not
gave
getting-
you a hoodie when we did our
Get
first
in the-
podcast in like 2018. And
Yeah,
then
but-
you gave it to some old work.
No, I didn't give it to old work.
Oh,
No, that's not
I don't
true.
know. I don't
Yes,
know that.
exactly.
I'm being.
That's fake
I don't
news.
know. Yeah, that
One of
I
my
don't know.
homegirls. That is fake news.
That is AI.
It is.
AI.
No, I just no. I'm
One of my homegirls wore it and she just never gave it back. I didn't give it to her. She just.
I
took
don't
it.
know what happened to it. You
Yeah.
just told me you did
And you
that.
know who it is? She, Melly, our short
okay,
friend.
yeah.
She wore it one day
Okay.
and she just like left with it and I just never saw it again.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would never like,
Yeah.
if I have a Dior hoodie or a Chrome Hearts hoodie, I'm not just giving it to a random girl for you to go home. No, you're not taking that.
I think those girls were misspeaking a little bit, but the only reason I agree with them is because you should only give them a hoodie or whatever that you don't care to get back.
Yes, but see, the thing is,
They want the nice ones,
No,
though.
yes, they were targeting the nice hoodies.
Oh.
They want the
And then
Chrome
when they
Hearts.
ask for it back, they're like, oh, it's not even that nice.
Then they're saying you're broke and you got it on sale, but
yeah.
they're targeting the nice
They're
hoodies.
wildin'.
Let me jump in from a woman's perspective here. Okay. I wouldn't say, and I am a habitual hoodie stealer. I wouldn't say.
You ever took any of mine?
I think I have a t-shirt from
A t-shirt? That's fine. That's
Boxer stealer.
Sorry.
Boxer stealer.
I'm not a boxer stealer. We agreed he planted them. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't switch it. Anyways,
yeah.
as a habitual hoodie stealer, I would never call a man broke for asking for his hoodie back.
yeah.
Will I be like, bitch, you're not getting it back? Yes.
Whoa.
But my thing is, I'm also not going for to your point, yes, I'm not going for like the like Walmart, no, like beater hoodie. No.
Why?
Because I want something nice.
Why?
Because I want nice things. So I've had a situation once where I was at a party with this guy. It was cold. I had his Nike hoodie. It apparently was his favorite Nike hoodie. Like he was like, yo, like I love this hoodie. And I was like, bet, me too. He was like, okay, but like, this is like a great hoodie. Like this is like my favorite hoodie. And I was like, oh my God, I love it too. Like I get it. I was not giving it back. I was willing to trade.
Trade what?
Whoa.
What?
I was willing to trade the Nike hoodie
I'm gonna let you land.
for a new hoodie of his. So I said, okay.
Wait.
Hold on. So, and this is actually funny because I said, okay, I have this hoodie, the one I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have this hoodie that I could give you for the Nike one.
We love Rory Mall, by the way.
Yes, it's a Rory Mall. But I'm glad it's like this hoodie's elite, so I'm glad I kept this one.
Hoodie, yeah.
Or I had like a Drake, like an OVO hoodie that I got that I could also give you in exchange if you want the Nike one back.
Was the other hoodie his as well?
Yes, the Nike hoodie is his.
So basically,
You're the
it's
family
like,
member who takes people's personal belongings
So-
and gives it back
so
to them
it's
for
like-
Christmas.
So it's like it's like you had a phone, you had an
Yeah.
iPhone
Yeah.
11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zoe took your iPhone 11.
Mm-hmm.
You now got an iPhone 16. She wants your iPhone 16 and she's willing to trade you your old iPhone 11 for your new iPhone 16.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. Because,
Yes.
so listen, like I said, yo, let me keep the Nike hoodie. I got a Rory Mall hoodie and I got an OVO hoodie. He was like, all right, let me see. So I went to his crib.
He heard you out?
He heard me out.
Oh my God.
He was like, all right, cool. So he's like, look at the things. I'm like, He's like, nah. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, if you don't like these two hoodies, let me see what you got in your closet
Yeah.
to exchange.
Yeah.
So I went for the essentials and he almost took my head off. He said, are you out of your mind? And I was like, why? He was like, it's a set. I'm like, okay, so give me the pants. This man grabbed me. Give me the pants.
Is this man trying to holler at you?
Oh, of course.
That's
It
the
was like
only
a thing.
That's the only way. When you're trying to holler at a girl, you will let things slide that you would not
He
let
was
slide
not letting
any
it
other
slide though. He was not letting the essentials
No, but
hoodie.
even the fact that he's entertaining this conversation, like this is not a conversation to even
How'd you get
entertain.
here? Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Hell
I got
no,
it like
bro.
that. At the end of the day, though, I still have the hoodie though. He
I-
bought a new one.
Yeah, because he's trying to holler at you. He's playing the long game.
I can't lie. Like, even if he's trying to holler at you, like, I'm so disappointed in this guy.
yeah.
Why?
Because we let y'all get away with too much stuff. That's
And
ridiculous.
it's not even
How
on
are you trying to holler, giving away your
Yeah.
clothes?
He wasn't trying to holler. We were already like, it was
Okay.
the feelings were mutual. I liked
Fair-
him, he liked me. We were
Fair
in a little
enough. Fair
situation.
enough. Yeah.
And you
so
know-
you guys are just being playful, I guess.
Yeah, but I dead ass
she
wanted
wants
a new
it.
hoodie.
Yeah.
I still have the hoodie.
gets-
But yeah, that's the whole thing. He asked for it back.
He did.
He asked
And
for
you
it
started
back.
bartering.
Like, no, hell no.
What?
And he went with it though.
Ah.
So was that
Yeah.
our fault or his fault, realistically?
It's both of their faults. It's
Twin.
both, it's
No
both
kidding.
their faults, man.
There's a
Wow.
It's both their faults. That's crazy, bro.
Anyways, yeah, it is what it is. But we lost track of
Bernice Burgos.
Bernald?
Bernice Burgos is a
Bernice
mouthful.
Burgos.
Yeah.
We lost track of the romance conversation because, to go back to that now,
Yeah.
we had the whole $500. You want panties? You're running low on panties, $500. Oh,
Right.
you're in the supermarket? Here's $500. Then they asked her to give them examples of romance that didn't revolve around money. Girl said a very long, nice text message.
That's the best she could do.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Which-
then she said, dinner.
Then she said, oh, how about dinner? Then she said, shut down the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they were like, bro, without money. And she was, oh, okay, no money. Okay, got it. A text message,
Yeah.
a really thoughtful, well, and I was like, bro.
That was the best she
Cap.
could do.
Which-
And that's cat.
And I quote tweeted it, and I said, like, the fact that her at her big age cannot
Yeah.
think of at least 3 examples of romance that is not surrounded or, that involves a lot of money
Yeah.
is telling. You know what I mean? And it's telling in the way that clearly a lot of her relationships or whatever things with men included money. It was transactional.
Yeah.
Whether she dated rich men or not, it was, I'll pay for this, I'll buy you this, I'll give you this, da 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 da. Right? But my thing is like, people, I think, misconstrue love languages with romance. Because you can have quality time as a love language that's not romantic.
Yeah.
You and I going for a walk, walking the dog is quality time, but that's not romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like you giving me a gift, a brand new pair of Jordans. That's a giving gift, but that's not romantic. Romantic is like the gesture, the thoughtfulness, like the intention behind like this affectionate grand gesture. So just because her love language might be receiving gifts, that doesn't mean there's romance behind that. Romance is like, hidden letters around the house. Like romance is every morning you leave me a note on the mirror that says something different that you love about me. That is romance. Like romance is coming home and it's a candlelit bath for me and you're going to rub my feet. That's romance without money. She at 44 couldn't even give any of those examples.
It's kind of sad, yeah.
You know what I mean? Romance is breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Romance is flowers.
Why do you think Bernice Burgo's turned into this type of bird brain woman?
I mean,
Well,
I think
it's like the life she probably like lived, right?
Yeah,
like she
for
was
sure.
very much in the public eye. We said like how she made what she said she made $30,000 a night when she was
on a bad night.
Yeah, on a bad night, and that she would make 70 on certain nights.
So why do
On
you
her
only have
birthday.
6 panties? 30 bands a night?
Might be
She said she only worked
On a bad
once a
night?
week, once or twice a week. She was on like Sunday nights or something like that. And on a slow night, she would bring in 30K.
And I
she
know
was
you're
like-
not reporting
and
that
she
to
was
the
like,
IRS.
the genius way that I did this was by typically they charge $300 for the bottles. I would charge $200 and let them keep the tip. And then I would get repeat customers. And then after that, they spent $30K on me. If they gave a fuck about saving $100, are they spending $30,000 in one night? Come on. But you know what I mean?
I don't believe it. I don't even think it makes any sense.
Yeah.
30K
It doesn't make any sense to me.
night.
And she said she would make 70K on her birthday because she would invite all the people and everyone would show out and come show love and they would spend money and she'd be wearing this bodysuit. And I'm like, girl, what are we talking
But this
about?
is the part where I blame men, though.
Yeah.
This is the part
Yeah,
where I
blame
blame
yourself.
This is
Men.
men's fault.
Because why?
Look at reversal.
Me personally, if I'm 100 M's up, I'm trying to holler at Bernice Burgos because clearly all of these guys who are throwing her money, they're trying to holler at her.
Of course.
Yeah.
If I come to this bar and there's 8 other guys that I know throwing money at you, why am I gonna be the 9th?
Because you're going to throw more.
Hell no. No way.
I think
No way.
I think there's something about rich men.
You think Drake goes to a strip club and says, oh my God, there's 8 other rappers in here. I'm not going to throw money. No, he's going to make
Yeah.
it snow in this bitch.
It
No, but
turns-
you're talking about someone specific. If there's 8 rappers throwing money at this one girl,
I will
who also invited me
Yeah.
to throw money on her specifically, I'm not throwing money on you when there's 8 other dudes
You're
throwing money
gonna-
on you.
you're gonna pull
I'll
a Drake
find
and throw
someone
10
else.
times more.
No, I'll find someone else
I agree with
and
you.
throw the money on
I agree
them.
with you, just like you and I, because we're like rational people. But I think that there's one thing about rich men psychology that I've seen, or just very socially upward men that I've seen, is that like they want what they can't have and they can have everything. And so if they go into a location like that and they see 6 women on their dick, they'll see that one woman who they think they can't have because she's not talking. She's not saying one word. Joe Budden's looking at her like, are you a new immigrant? He said that on his show. He thought she couldn't even speak English.
Bernice?
Yeah.
Oh, dear
he
God.
thought she just immigrated. Like she was just so quiet and meek and had 10 girls on her that every nigga with a bag wanted her.
10 girls?
Every nigga with a bag in there wanted Bernice.
But you said she had 10 girls on her.
Oh no, 10 dudes on her.
Oh.
Yeah. Every nigga with a bag wanted her. Like that's just Joe painting the picture if you watch the whole podcast.
Okay.
And so when it comes to the scarcity theory of you want what you can't have, it goes to like level 10 when it comes to rich men. Like it goes super high. So I don't know if I believe her takes about her slow nights, she was getting 30K, but I believe her high nights. I believe her high nights, she was getting 50, 60K for a night. Facts.
I could
Or
believe that.
$70K on her birthday. Yeah.
I could believe that. It's just that part specifically. The hey, come on, because people will do that already. You guys all know girls that work in clubs that'll be like, hey, come out this weekend. Come kick it at my club. No, you just want me to come spend money so you can make money.
I bet they do make money though, but just not in that 30K a night kind of range that they're describing it.
But I don't know.
I'm sure they do make it work. Like I worked at a restaurant, and kind of saw this firsthand. Like there are women that pay their rent nightly, like with just their tips and stuff.
Insane, bro. But speaking of making money, I'll divert the conversation really quickly, bro. Did you know Taylor Swift is doing 6 nights at the Rogers Center?
Yeah, we knew that for a very long time.
See, I didn't know
We've
that.
talked about this, I'm pretty sure.
6? Yeah, we didn't say the full 6 nights.
She's doing this weekend and next weekend.
starts-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's insane.
It is insane.
That
Because
is
every single show is
insane.
sold out.
That is insane.
That she's
That's
doing
30,000 people.
Which part's insane?
6 times.
6 times, 30,000
Like,
people.
the amount of
6
No,
times.
more than 30.
The Rogers Center's 30K.
50.
isn't it?
50.
50?
I was gonna say
50.
ACC is about 30K or 20 something,
Yeah.
20 something. Yeah.
50K 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is, yeah. Like
Yeah.
the volume, like in the repetition.
3 nights in a row.
and it
back
goes
to back
without
weekends.
saying that she's the only person in the world that could do this.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That would be
Like,
very tough.
Beyonce
6
can't do 6 nights.
She
No.
she did 1 or maybe
She did 2.
Sorry,
First
2.
of all, don't do that. She
Yeah.
did
I'm
2.
sorry.
6
she
nights
did a
in a-
third.
Six is
Nah,
different.
she's not doing that.
Mhm.
So 50K people 6 times.
Yeah. Nah, Beyonce's not doing that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why she definitely is one of the most, like, she has to be one of the most famous people on earth. And it's funny because I was
She's gonna perform in front of 300,000 people, like
Yeah.
from
2
here
weeks.
for.
At least, yeah.
I was at a party and these guys were having a discussion. What he was talking about is he was arguing how he thinks that Drake is one of the top 5 most famous people in the world. And, you know, I'm sorry to bring it back to Drake, but he was just who the guy was referencing.
Mhm.
He said Drake was one of the most top 5 famous people in the world, and the other guys are trying to debate him. So I got in the conversation and I was thinking about it, and I was telling him, I was like, I think Drake might be top 10, but Drake is not top 5 most famous people. So I want
I
to know
agree.
your guys' list
Ooh.
of top 5 famous people in the world. Because these are who I said,
Ooh.
right?
Dead
That's
or
it.
alive?
I said, no,
Yeah, I
alive.
want to see where you. Yeah, I need a
So this is
starting
what I was
point.
telling him. He's like, nah, Drake is definitely. I was like, okay, let me give you some people.
Mhm.
And you guys answer me yes or no. Is Drake
Okay.
more famous than Taylor Swift?
No.
No,
No, that's the one. Is Drake more famous than Cristiano Ronaldo?
no,
No.
No.
Or
Is Drake
Messi.
more famous than Messi?
no.
No.
No. That's 3 off top.
Yeah.
Is Drake more famous than Michael Jordan?
No.
No.
Hmm.
That's 4.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
4.
because of China.
And then of course there's people like Beyonce, but I threw a spiral in there. Is Drake more famous, not a bigger star, more famous?
Then like what?
Is
50
Drake
Cent?
more famous than Snoop Dogg?
Oh yeah, 50 or Snoop Dogg. Those are the two. Those are the two most famous rappers of
I
all
say
time.
no. I say no. Famous?
I don't think he is. No,
I don't think Drake is more famous than Snoop Dogg.
I don't think he's more famous than 50 Cent either.
What do you think?
I don't agree with that.
I think Drake's more famous than 50. I don't think he's more famous than Snoop.
Because I'm trying to get global, right?
Globally. Like
So,
face
yeah.
card,
Yeah.
I don't think Drake's face card goes as far as Snoop's. Drake's global impact, Drake's stardom, Drake's money.
Yeah.
But like, if Drake walks out on the street in China and Snoop walks out on the street in China, who are they gonna go to first? Snoop. I think Snoop.
Snoop might got it. I don't know about how much Snoop might got it. But you also have to think, so you have to think about 3 things. You have to think about Africa, India, and China.
Yeah.
Because each one has about 1 billion.
Mm.
Snoop wins China.
Snoop wins China.
Snoop wins India.
But Snoop don't got Africa. Drake got Africa.
I think Drake gets Africa.
You think
I
Snoop
I
gets
think Drake
India
might
over
have
Drake?
India over Drake. I mean, I think Drake might have India
I
over
think he
Snoop.
might too.
Yeah, me too.
You think about Brampton too.
That's true.
Drake might have India.
Low key.
But then, do you think Drake gets Africa
Yes.
over
Yeah.
Snoop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that. I
Because
don't
Drake, maybe not 10 years ago, but Drake tapped into the Afro beats wave in a sense that integrated him really well. Because like I've been to Africa like plenty of countries.
One Dance goes crazy there.
Yeah, and you could play a bunch of Drake songs. They're not that heavy hip hop. Like you can't really play Next Episode in that many.
But now Snoop's stardom isn't based.
It's not
on
just
his
music; it's just his face.
He's that
It's
Kevin
just
Hart,
his
Shaq level.
face.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying.
But
I don't
I'll still give
know.
it to Snoop. I think he edges him out, but it's not a blowout.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Damn,
a blowout.
pause.
But I think.
Okay, Mucho, seriously.
My fault.
Seriously.
My fault. I said edge
That was
too.
not a pause.
But I want to know
Edge
your
and
guys'
blow.
list. Who do you think is the top 5 most famous people in the world?
Yo,
Entertainers.
I think one person that we're sleeping on right now, and I hope I didn't mispronounce his name, Shah Rukh Khan.
I don't know who that is.
Who's that?
He's like the Bollywood legend, Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, the Bollywood actor?
Yeah, SRK, Shah Rukh Khan.
I have no idea who that is.
Globally?
Same gentleman who sings as well.
Every brown person knows him in the world.
I don't know.
Every brown person knows him. That's at least
yes,
2 billion
yes.
people. Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I agree with that.
He's up there. He's up there.
So who's the list? I'm waiting
So
on
okay,
y'all's
so
list.
he.
And well,
I think he's top 10, but I'm just
Okay.
putting out more names, sir.
a lot. Top 5 most famous
entertainers.
people.
I'm talking entertainment and sports.
You're not putting Kim
People
K
that
up there?
are more famous than Drake.
You know, Kim K had the most recognized and desired face of like the 2000s or something, or the
Do you
2010s, something like that. She like that was a thing. Like she's the most recognizable and desired face. Like so many women.
Yeah.
Think about all like the women you see plastic surgery wanted to look like
Yeah,
Kim
I
Kardashian.
get
They all meld towards.
Yeah.
Kim
I don't
K.
know.
Is
So, I
Drake
mean,
more
like-
famous than Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's
What
not
is
bring
this
up
J
Jennifer.
Lo glazing?
All right.
Yeah.
This J Lo glazing is insane lately.
Not from
What
a
she
pop culture standpoint, people know J Lo.
Shout-
Yeah.
Worldwide, when I think globally
he's-
and shit like that,
He's way more famous than Jay.
Yeah.
way more.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
more.
Jenny Block
J-Lo's
is still
famous.
she's barely off the block.
But
I'm
what you're
thinking
saying-
legacy type like people like Madonna and shit like that. Like
Nah,
No.
nah.
The Rock is up there.
The Rock's top 10 for sure.
That's a
or
good one.
Speed, like Speed's famous.
He
I don't know
is,
if he's more
but to
famous
the
than Drake,
younger
but
demo,
like
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Kim Kardashian is a good point, but I don't think she beats out any of the 5 that I named.
Does she beat out her ex-husband?
Yes.
Kanye?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
For fame, yeah.
yeah.
Think about China.
China.
Because you got to think about if this person were to walk down the street anywhere, how like,
Will
are they-
Smith.
Will Smith might be top 10.
Will Smith.
I think he's top 10 as well. I
Yeah,
don't think
man.
he's top 5.
I
Who are
don't
your
know
top
if
5
Drake's
again,
a
sorry?
top 10
I said
famous person in the
Messi, Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, Taylor Swift, and Snoop.
I don't know if Taylor Swift is known
world. I think LeBron
Yeah.
might be more
Well,
famous.
in China,
LeBron's top
Africa, and
10.
India. Taylor Swift,
No, but she has such a stronghold in the Western world that you have to give it to her.
North America, and Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
North America, Europe, and even South America, I'll give it to her.
Really?
And Australia. Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Yeah. Outside of Asia,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift definitely got it.
Yeah, she got it.
Okay.
Will Smith
don't
is
know.
up there. LeBron is up there.
Yeah.
I think
Curry?
Nah.
No, I also don't think LeBron is up there.
Are any tennis players up there? I feel like tennis players are some of the biggest like stars.
Serena?
Is Serena?
No.
I don't know if she's more.
No.
No.
Federer, Nadal.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, those
Nah.
types of guys.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Damn. Listen,
even-
I'm this is
No.
Nah.
this
He's
is
not-
one that
he's
has
barely known outside of America.
Yeah.
I mean North
Yeah.
America, I should
Nah.
say. But no, you put Don Brady on the street in China, and they're not looking twice. I
And
don't
Drake
think
Drake
that.
is more known than Jay-Z, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
Famous. Yeah.
more famous
yeah.
than Jay-Z. Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
But that one Indian song helps Jay-Z in India. Punjab, or my bad. I don't know if it's Indian or Pakistani, but Punjabi MC.
Oh.
A-Rap Money.
No. He just said the name.
I just,
I can hear the beat. You can hear like. I don't want to make the beat.
soon
With my,
as the beat drop, the street stop. Like
Yes, that one. I wasn't gonna make the sound with my nose.
I was gonna say something so crazy, but because you can't see who's behind the camera, if I said it, I would sound so racist. So I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it. But you knew
That's
what I was
crazy.
gonna say, were you?
Wait,
So
did
the
you do the
P-
dance? Did you do the dance?
No, I was gonna say something. I always call her
Oh, hell
because of
yeah.
her heritage.
Yeah, she keeps it P.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's funny.
speaking of Drake and fame and lists,
Yeah.
a few episodes ago, we talked about Billboard's top 25 pop artists of all time. back when we first talked about it, they only had from 7 to 25, I believe. And we guessed, or we put in, I guess guesses of what we think the top 6 would be, if you remember.
Right.
Our guesses were, someone wrote them down. I don't remember who wrote them down. I'm pretty sure our guesses were Drake, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears.
And Beyonce?
No, that was on, I think just, wait,
I think that was it.
We did this last time.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do it last time.
No, we did the guessing
Oh,
game.
yeah. Anyways, they released 6, 4, and 5. 6 is Britney Spears, which I think her coming in at 6 is like, damn. 6 is Britney Spears. 5 is Lady Gaga. 4 is Drake.
Very fair. You know what I mean?
So
think it's
1,
fair.
2, 3 is going to be Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Rihanna.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What?
So this is where we guess who's going to be number 1?
Sorry, not Taylor. Lady
It
Gaga.
has to be Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
She has to be number 1.
Probably gonna be Taylor
Number
Swift.
2 would be Beyonce. Number 3 would be Rihanna.
I think so.
But was
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake even on the list now?
Yeah, I swear they said he was
Yeah.
he was lower down.
Yeah, he was lower down.
If I remember correctly.
That's
Yeah.
nice that 2 out of the top 3 is black women, right?
If that is, if they release it and that is
well,
true.
regardless, 2 out of the top 3 is black women.
And a black
mean,
man's
if
in the
they give it
top
to them.
5 and
What do
nobody's
you
saying
mean?
anything.
They haven't released 1, 2, 3 yet.
Oh, you know it's going to be them. Come on.
You don't know. They might
If
throw
they're
a
not 2 or
curveball.
3, they're not going to be fucking 26.
What if they put Justin Timberlake at 3?
No, Justin Timberlake's in it, though.
He's 14.
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
it.
he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. It has to be Rihanna, Drake,
is good.
Rihanna, Beyonce, and
Beyonce.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Are we shocked that Drake is below Rihanna though?
No.
No.
No, but people are going to be surprised when Rihanna's number 2 and Beyonce's number 3.
Oh,
People are
And
gonna
why
be
is that, Mucho?
People, are we talking about Billboard? Is that what we're talking about? Billboard.
Yeah.
So who's bigger on Billboard? Beyonce or Rihanna?
Tell me.
Rihanna!
Is bigger than
But Billboard's
Beyonce on
music.
Billboard?
Beyonce barely sniffs number 1, maybe for her albums, but hits?
But she doesn't really drop outside of her albums, though. Not like that.
What do you mean
wait,
drop
hold
outside
on.
of her albums?
How many Billboard number 1s has Beyonce had?
every album
Single
has
Ladies
songs.
had to be
Yeah.
number 1.
But
Crazy in Love had to have been number 1 on Billboard.
It don't matter. It's not sniffing Rihanna.
Beyonce's got 9.
Okay,
How
what?
many does Rihanna have?
Damn.
Let me type, nigga.
Come on, Rihanna.
Oh,
What's
shit.
the
Yeah.
not?
That's crazy.
Rihanna's
That's
shit.
What is
crazy.
the not?
Yeah,
Yeah, Rihanna
no,
has
14.
5.
I have 14 right here.
What?
We're talking Billboard Hot 100.
Billboard number 1 hits.
Rihanna has 18. I'd Google
Read
it and
out
that's
the
14.
18, please. What are the 14 that you have?
Let me.
Every time that the charts or the radio changes into something different,
14.
Okay, what are the 14?
SOS,
SOS was number 1.
Umbrella,
Okay, for sure.
Take a Bow, Disturbia,
that's what the radio sounded like.
Rude Boy,
yeah.
These hit number 1?
She controlled
Only
the radio.
Girl, What's
Oh.
My Name,
She controlled the
S&M,
radio.
Yeah.
And all these
We
songs
Found Love,
All these songs kind of sound the same.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
That's the first different sounding one.
This is when it started to be. She became Work. Is that the? No, there's definitely.
Was Wild Thoughts number 1?
No.
Live Your Life.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That's not really her song.
Love the Way You Lie.
They include features too.
The Monster with Eminem.
That was big.
I'm the monster.
Oh, here she go. I thought we were gonna get through it
A
without
lot of
her
number
singing the
twos
song.
though too.
I thought we were gonna make it.
Yo, Rihanna, and it would actually be a tragedy if she's number 3.
Oh shit.
Okay, what are
might.
Beyonce's 9 before we move on?
Let me get to it.
Because
It has to be Single Ladies,
if
Crazy
Rihanna-
in Love.
Beyonce also does that
Halo.
title shit, like, you know.
Would Diva even be?
So,
in there?
oh man,
No.
I like the number 9 spot. They got Check on 'Em with Slim Thug or in Bun B.
Ooh, boy,
Check on it.
That was a Hot 100
That's a
number
Hot
1?
100 number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Baby Boy.
Okay, Baby
with
Boy.
Sean Paul, perfect duet with Ed Sheeran in 2017. I did not know
I
that
don't
song
know
even
what that
fucking
song is.
existed.
I don't know what that song is.
It's called Perfect Duet with Ed Sheeran.
I don't know that song.
Savage remix.
Oh,
Irreplaceable.
okay.
Texas Hold'em. Break My Soul.
Oh,
Beyonce don't got hits. Crazy in Love and Single Ladies.
8. No, that's 9.
That's 9.
Half of singles are not even
Not
I wouldn't
hits.
even-
They're like
yeah.
features, and they're not. That's like industry made that number one. They
Rihanna-
push the button.
the-
Hey, Mucho, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
it's all
Billboard.
Yeah, the thing.
Talking about Billboard.
Listen, if you're talking about cult fans, people that show up to shows,
Okay.
maybe Beyonce got that. And you know what? I won't even say
Because
maybe.
Rihanna doesn't do shows.
Yeah, facts. And she's not as good of a performer.
Not even close.
Beyonce
Yeah.
got that.
Mhm.
If we're talking about hits,
Hits and cultural
Impact.
yeah, it's like
Rihanna wins.
Rihanna, like she
So
was.
then, does that make Rihanna bigger than Beyonce?
No.
Bumba.
Yeah, that's a more nuanced discussion.
More ways to measure
But
cultural
I would
relevance.
say no, because even if she she didn't have Fenty and a baby or whatever, and then she was,
Fenty and a baby.
Yeah.
What?
You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she didn't have Fenty and
Yeah,
a
if
baby.
she didn't have Fenty and a baby and she was down a tour, she couldn't tour like Beyonce.
Agreed.
You know, so
I agree.
like, why are the babies in it?
that matters too. Like she doesn't want to hire a nanny.
But Beyonce has babies.
She don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
She
if
waits
I
till
would,
they're grown and then lets them dance on stage.
I don't know if I would say that Rihanna's more no, she's not more famous than Beyonce. No.
But like
No,
what Mucho's
I
saying
wouldn't
from
say
a
no.
musical standpoint, hey man,
Rihanna's out of here, man.
I didn't really realize
Beyonce
that.
is
You
one
I
know?
of
did not
those-
either. Yeah, I didn't
crazy.
either.
Beyonce is a household name. I don't necessarily know if Rihanna is a household name.
I would say that
She's a household name under a certain demographic
No.
age group.
No. What? No.
I don't think my 85-year-old grandma would know who Rihanna is.
My grandma definitely knows who Rihanna is.
I think my grandma would know who Beyonce is.
Mm-hmm.
But my grandma, not with certainty, would know.
Should I call
who-
my grandma and see if she knows who Rihanna is?
Sure,
No,
yeah,
but-
this is
no,
a
but
great
also
measuring
you're-
stick.
But also, you're Caribbean. I don't think that's a good measuring. Like someone's white grandma. Do you think they know who Rihanna is?
Yeah,
I think
more
so.
likely.
I do.
Because I think Beyonce might have the culture more than Rihanna, but Rihanna transcends because of her pop stardom.
I kind of want to call my grandma to see. I feel like it'd be a funny reaction.
Call her.
Yeah, but her pop stardom is still
Be sleeping.
to a certain demographic, though.
Disturbia?
Like, no, I'm talking about like 70-year-old middle America white people.
Mhm.
I think would more easily identify
With
Beyonce
Beyonce?
than Rihanna, because Beyonce is a name that they've probably heard for way longer and in different spaces.
Hello.
She's more
Than
sustained
Rihanna.
sex.
Hi. Are you sleeping? Oh, did I wake you up?
Not really, because I'm watching TV. I'm sweet. Right?
Okay, I have a question for you. You're on speaker, by the way. I'm with some friends.
Yeah?
Okay, you see how your voice? Yeah, you just woke up. Do you know who Beyonce is?
Isn't she a singer?
Yes, she is a singer.
Yeah, she's married to, what's his name? I don't remember his name.
Who? Think. Who's she married to?
Jay-Z?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay. And do you know who Rihanna is?
No.
Oh,
No.
there you go. There you go.
Your Honor,
There you
unless
go.
like
You don't know who Rihanna is?
I've heard the name.
Mom. You don't know who Rihanna is?
open and close case, Johnson.
Yeah. Let
My
me
fault.
I
Really?
give you applause and everything too.
You don't know?
I can't put the face to the name, honestly.
Oh, okay. I lost the argument because of you, but it's okay.
I
Okay.
was sleeping. That's a good excuse.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Shout out
Wow.
to
Wow. Big
Demographics matter.
musical myths getting disproven today, guys.
Demographics matter, man.
That's real.
She said no. That's crazy.
Demographics matter.
Jeez.
I feel like we have like barely touched any of the topics.
I know. Oh my God. We've been like
Y'all
we've
potting
been-
though.
Okay.
Dispelling
we wa-
myths. Do we want to do Grammys?
I was
while
saying,
we're
do we want
there?
to talk about Grammy nominations
Yeah,
while
let's do
we're
that
in
quick.
the?
Grammy
In the
nominations.
little pop culture section.
the
Yeah.
categories that we'll care about.
The categories that we care about,
Please.
record of the year.
Let's start with that one. See how many we actually know.
Right?
I'm on the like variety Now and Then by the Beatles.
No, that can't be.
I don't
recent.
think
Why is
that's
that?
right.
I don't know. Texas Hold'em's right under that. Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. 360 by Charlie XCX. Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
I know
Not-
that song.
Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick just opened his mouth.
yeah. yeah.
Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
So I know 3 of those songs.
And Fortnite with Taylor Swift and
I don't know that song.
Post
Not
Malone.
Like Us.
And
going
Good Luck
for-
Babe with Chappelle Roan.
I don't know that song either.
Does it Not Like Us have 5 nominations?
It has
7.
a lot.
7?
It has a lot.
7.
Yeah,
Hold on. But we'll do the knowledge. But album of the year, this first one for album
Wait,
of the year.
what do you think wins that category?
Wins record of the year.
Record of the year? Is Taylor Swift on
Taylor,
there?
yeah, Taylor and Post Malone.
But do you know that song?
No, doesn't matter though.
I don't know. Taylor's, I don't know.
I don't think I can sing the lyrics to any of the.
I know that
probably
Billie
Not Like Us,
Eilish.
but-
I know the Billie Eilish joint. And I can't remember who else you named. And then I know Texas Hold'em, and I know one more of those songs.
The
But I can't-
Sabrina Carpenter song, Espresso.
I don't know that song.
I don't know it either, but she's
And the Charlie XCX, I don't know that song either.
Has Beyonce still never got a Grammy?
no.
Are
she
you?
gets-
No, she never won.
I
She
think
never
she's
won.
won the
never.
most.
My bad. Nah, I sound like a
No,
Beyonce
it's okay.
hater.
It's okay.
Nah, I sound like a Beyonce hater. My bad.
She's never won Album of the Year.
I'm sorry.
That's what it
Has
is.
she never won an Album of the Year Grammy?
No, she still has.
No,
Okay.
she's never won
Or,
album of the
or
year.
a Record of the Year?
And I think she won Dance Album of the Year the last time that she dropped,
I'm
and
sorry.
that was
Album
their.
of the
I'm sorry. I meant, has she ever
Album
got
of
a record or the
She's
Record of the
never
Year
won
or
Album of the Year.
All
Record of the Year either.
What's the next
I don't know
category?
if she's ever won. I don't think she's won Record of the Year either.
Trey, can you find out if she's won Record of the Year? But
Yeah.
But Album of the Year, she always never wins.
No, she hasn't won that.
What's the next category?
Album of the
Bridesmaid, Never
Year.
Bride.
I think the first entry on this Album of the Year category is crazy. New Blue Sun by Andre 3000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Flutes?
That's the
Yeah,
flute
the
album.
flute- the flute album.
Man.
What?
Yes.
Flute album.
What?
She
She
never
hasn't,
won
right?
Record of the Year?
Yeah,
Beyonce's never won
that's
Record
what I
of the
meant,
Year.
yeah.
I mean, she's only had like 9 of them that were kind of, so like.
But she's gotten a lot of nominations, I believe. Anyway,
9 nominations, but never won.
that's what Jay-Z was complaining about last time.
And Album of the Year. He complains
Yeah,
about both.
okay,
She always
okay.
wins in like the categories, but never on the broad
The
scale.
flute album.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Let's
who
let's
even
get
listen-
through the nominations
Who even
stuff for
listened
that.
to that?
I don't know. But Cowboy Carter's number 2, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX, The Jessie Volume 4 by Jacob Collier, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, The Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess, Chappelle Road, and The Tortured Poets Department with Taylor Swift.
Brat's
That's
gonna win.
album of the year, you said?
Who's
Yes.
Brat?
Brat by Charlie XCX.
I don't know. They might just give it to Taylor Swift.
I don't know if
again.
Taylor loses the torture like
Yeah.
album of the year, that category.
They might just give it to her again.
I heard it wasn't that well received though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I heard it was.
I don't think
Or-
it was.
Did you
but
say
it's-
Billie Eilish is in that too?
Yes.
Ooh, Billy
She
might win.
She has a chance.
Yeah.
I think it'll be between them two.
She has a chance.
The Chappelle Roan person is popular, but I don't see her winning.
Yeah,
That's a
agreed.
big category.
Mhm.
Song of the year, we got Bar Song with the Shabuzi guy. Birds of a Feather with Billie Eilish. Die with a Smile. Who's that? That's Lady. I think that's the Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars song.
9 Grammy Awards? Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
She's that bitch.
Billie
Don't
Eilish
sleep
is
on
up.
Billy.
And Nas ain't got one. Fortnite with Jack Antonoff. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I know that's Taylor's producer. Good Luck Babe with Chappelle Roan. Not Like Us. Please, Please, Please with Sabrina Carpenter and Texas Hold'em.
This is.
Song of the year.
I think Not Like Us is
I
probably.
I think
Song
this-
of the year?
I
They're
think
gonna-
it is too. I
Yo.
think
They're gonna give it to him. I think they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
I don't think it beats that Billie Eilish song, but I think they're gonna give it to
If
him.
that song gets a Grammy,
It's going to.
It
That's
will.
nasty.
He's nominated
It's
for
going
7
to.
things. He's gonna win an
I think
Grammy.
it's gonna win Rap
It's
Song
going-
of the Year.
it's
I don't think
going
it's,
to
I don't
win
think it's gonna
something.
win Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think it's gonna win.
I think it'll win Rap Song of the Year. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too.
Yeah,
ahead,
they're probably
but
not gonna give it to a rap song
to
over
Song of the Year.
Billie
No.
Eilish and Taylor Swift and them.
oh my God.
For best new artist, which I always feel like is a very polarizing category anytime for the Grammys, is Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii. I don't know how to.
Yo, I can't get into that one, yo.
Doechii?
No, man.
She had
I'm
a good album.
sorry.
The
Are
album-
you guys saying that because you believe it's good, or just because everyone's saying it's good, you want to
No.
say it's good?
I like it because it's different.
No.
And it's good. Like it's good.
She
It doesn't
sounds-
have a lot of. I'll say this. It doesn't have a lot of replay value. Like that's not something you're just gonna bump all the time. But if you listen to it, you'll be like, this is good music and it's different. And she's rapping.
If Tyler the Creator and Doja Cat made out, spit in a cup, and put it in the sunlight, it would grow Doja.
Holy shit.
I like that.
That's not a bad comparison.
That's
Yeah.
literally
Funny
what
as
it
hell,
is.
though.
It's literally Tyler the Creator
Because
and Doja
but like the
Cat.
funny part is none of them would fuck each other.
Yeah, it's literally
Like she hates
Tyler.
black men and he hates black women.
Yeah, but it's Tyler and Doja Cat swapping spit, mixing their DNA up, putting it in the sun for it to grow into Dochi, and then she just but she does it in a way that's not kind of palatable to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really tried, and I'm like, bro, it's too like.
So are you hating on it because of boom bap? Because I don't like that song.
I tried the
Or
album.
the whole album.
The album I couldn't get through it. I was like, yo, what in the Tyler Odd Future caught pink is going on?
What in the West Coast?
I could not get into it. I don't know what it is.
You're not gonna support this black woman in her endeavors?
Dark-skinned black
I
women.
mean, I don't know. Sure. It's not for me though. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I totally forgot who was even in that category again.
Best new artist?
Yeah.
I didn't even
Run
get
it-
through it.
run it back one more time.
Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, Karubigin. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Caribou?
No, not Caribou.
You're shady as hell. You're shady as
An
hell.
artist named Ray, Chappelle Roan, Shabuzi, and Teddy Swims.
I think
say-
Sabrina.
I-
might
Man, let's
win.
stop playing around. She's gonna win.
Yeah, Sabrina
Sabrina,
Carpenter
right?
should win Best
Yeah,
New Artist.
Sabrina.
Sabrina or
She had a
Shabuzi?
solid.
Wait.
Shabuzi?
But hasn't Sabrina Carpenter been out here?
Well, so was Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
Did she win it last year?
Yeah, she won Best New Artist. Did she not?
I don't like that with award shows, that people who
Yeah.
are like, finally they
You're
make
not new.
mainstream success, so now you give them Best
She
New
had
Artist?
10 years in the game and she won Best New Artist
you're
when she
not
dropped
new,
On My
you're
Mama.
just-
Yeah, I think that's annoying.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not Victoria.
I think Sabrina or Shabuzi wins that one.
Shabuzi?
I think
This guy
we're
came
Came to Paris, Texas, just played the same song 10 times.
I think we're downplaying how big that song was just because we're not that demo.
Fair enough.
That's
But she,
kinda-
but she has Espresso, which is just as big as that song.
Yeah,
Plus more songs that
Yeah.
are like half as
she'll
big.
probably take it.
I think she'll take it.
Are we doing? Do we want to skip everything else and go to rap? Do we want to
Yeah.
do R&B? Or
Go hip hop.
Yeah. Okay. So best melodic rap performance is Kalani with that Jordan guy and Kalani.
The remix.
Yeah, the remix.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, give it to that song. Give it to
That's
that
not a
song.
Grammy nomination?
That's best
Wow.
melodic rap performance, which
If
I
I
love.
was Cash Cobain, I'd be sick.
Oh,
This is a new category too.
because
That
he jacked my whole flow.
was that a man?
Jordan out of
Yeah,
Tunji?
it's
Yeah,
a
it's a guy. You've never seen the video? It's like this. He's like from London. He has dreads, I think.
and it's like,
Dark
we got
skin guy.
Kalani on the song called Kalani. It's
Nah,
so cool.
I would be sick if I was Cash Cobain.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them.
You started a whole genre and niggas are getting Grammys over it.
Yeah.
Like, I would be mad too.
Is that
Spaghetti,
hilarious?
Beyonce
Okay.
featuring Linda Martell and Shabuzi.
I've never heard that song before.
It's on the Cowboy Carter album.
We Still Don't Trust You, Future and Metro Boomin featuring The Weeknd.
That's not gonna win.
No, that's not gonna win.
Big Mama by Lotto.
That's not gonna win.
And 3
Big
a.m.
Mama, Big Mama. That one?
I don't know the lyrics.
Yes,
Is
that
it?
one.
That one?
That's the one?
The one that
Big
repeatedly
Mama.
says
Yeah, I mean,
the
like,
lyrics
wet.
that we just
That
said.
is the
We
one
still don't
getting
trust you. The song,
Yes.
Huh?
that song, not the album, because
Yes.
we're doing.
Yeah.
Why is that getting a Grammy nomination?
And then 3 a.m. by Rhapsody and
I
Erykah
love when they
Badu.
call me Big Mama. Yeah, I get the coochie wet. That song is
Yes,
going for
that
best melodic
Yes,
rap.
yes, Zoe. That song.
That's the only song that's named that.
You think that should win over
No.
Kalani?
Kalani might take that.
I was a virgin. I don't
Right?
have an ex. That's what we're going with best melodic rap.
Kalani's taking that.
Kalani
Kalani's
has
winning.
to take that.
Kalani's winning.
Good
that.
for Jordan.
Adetunji.
Yeah, Adetunji.
There's no way Big Mama.
What about the
Bi-
fact
no.
that
Is
that
Beyonce
even a
and
melodic song? What
Shabuzi
you're
are
saying
in
doesn't
the
sound
best melodic rap category? I haven't heard that song, to be honest, so I should really say anything.
Yeah.
Is that a rap song?
Which one?
I mean, it's out on Cowboy Carter. I don't
Beyonce
remember.
and the Shabuzi song Spaghetti?
Don't ask me.
I don't remember.
Don't ask me about.
I thought it was a country album by
To this day, I
a
haven't
pop
listened
star.
to that album.
Yeah, okay.
Why
I'm
is
not
Never
gonna lie.
Lose Me on there? That's a better melodic rap song than Big Mama.
It probably should. I agree with you. It
Never
should be.
Lose Me.
The Flo Milli
Oh,
song?
That is a really
that
good
deserved
melodic
it.
rap song.
Yeah.
That deserved it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna that's a
Love when they call me
interpolation.
Big Mama. Yeah, that get the coochie wet. Is gonna win over
She just
Never
wants to
Lose
sing
Me.
these lyrics.
I'm saying Never Lose Me is like a
Cause like that is
Never
not,
Lose Me is like an interpolation of a song
Ron
that's
Art-
already
Ron
a
Artest.
song. So I don't
It's
see
a
that
remix
happening.
of Ron Artest by Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Never Lose Me is not bigger than Kalani.
No, I'm
Kalani's
talking
beating
about
them.
Big Mama.
Oh, you're still talking about Big. No one's talking about Big. It's not gonna win. Like,
Yeah.
Kalani's taking that. Next category.
Rooting for the biracials, so like to see it. Best rap album. Shit. I think this is to open with this. Might Delete Later by J. Cole.
No.
A guy that's typically not nominated by the Grammys and doesn't see his efforts in the one little thing that he threw out in the middle of a beat.
I like the song with Bass on there though. That's a really good song.
I like the one with Daylight. Pie.
I like the one with Central C.
Oh yeah, the one. No,
That is cool.
That's the song?
That's the one with Bass and Central
Oh,
C.
yeah, yeah.
There's
that's
some
what
really
I like
good
that
rapping
song.
on there, but
I
for
even forgot
best-
that song existed. Spotify doesn't play it in my algorithm.
I don't like this category,
Man,
man.
they should.
Best rap album number 2 is The Auditorium Volume 1 with Common and Pete Rock.
All right. That's the backpacker vote.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's for the
Common and
that's
Pete
for the
Rock.
toots with the brim on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The brim on its crazy.
Tilted to the corner
Yeah.
like
Those
that.
times used to go hard though. Don't sleep. What?
Nah. They never
Nah,
did.
There's no reason.
In the
never
early 2000s, those times were hard.
That is for like the dread one with the brim on it.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sway.
Yeah, the one
Shout
that
out to
Sway
Sway.
would wear.
Yeah. Sway still got the hat on with no dreads.
Just air.
He got
in
the big
back.
ass hat on with no dreads.
Looks like mushroom.
What's
like,
wrong with Sway?
Like Toad.
preserving traditions.
What else is on there?
I hate this category. Wow. Shout out to Zoe. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii will be there. The Death of Slim Shady by Eminem will be there as well. And We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin.
Wow.
So yeah.
Eminem's probably gonna take it, but
Yeah.
I think Doechii should win that category.
Boom, bap, pap, pap, pap.
What about We Don't Trust You?
It's not a better album than
Then the Doechii one?
in terms of a album, like what they would consider a good album. I don't
Did it
think
skim through it, you know?
Mhm.
Best rap song, Asteroids by Rhapsody featuring Hit Boy. Carnival, Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. I think that's a really good song. Oh, and Rich the Kid and Playboy Cardi are on that song.
Yeah.
Like
Wait
that.
till winter time alone. Him and a million of us told. That's Rich the Kid.
Yeah, do I?
And then
He
Playboy
snuck his
Cardi
way
had the
onto
best
that.
verse on the whole album.
Okay, let's keep going.
He will never let that go.
I know. It's not a good album.
Let's keep going.
Like that with Mr. Duckworth and Metro and
Like
Future.
that is for best rap song?
Yeah.
And Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Oh,
one of those. two are
Sorry,
winning.
yeah. And Not Like Us right under that. Yeah.
One of those two are gonna win.
Jeez, God.
I think Not Like Us is winning that
One of those two are. Gonna
I think it would be a big cultural W if this next song wins, but Yeah Glow is also nominated.
Oh, wow.
No chance, buddy.
In my shelter. Yeah, glow.
No chance, buddy. It's good that she got nominated, but no.
Yeah,
It's
I like
not
that
gonna
she.
win.
Yeah, that's
And why that song? I feel like she has better songs to nominate over Yeah Glow.
What, Tomorrow?
Like what? Tomorrow?
Oh, Tomorrow's old.
Tomorrow is old.
You're talking
What's
about
the other
Wannabe
one?
couldn't be there?
It's 7:45. Wait, what
7
time is
p.m.
it?
Friday.
All right, 7
TJIF?
Nah.
that should probably be nominated over that. But
I think TJF was better than I think Hold On was better than Yeah Glow.
Hold on, but that song's too new though.
Hold on. Yeah, it came out dinner. Yeah,
too
it just
new.
dropped.
some of these topics are hilarious. There's a tropical Latin album category,
That's comedy.
comedy albums.
What about Tyler? I heard Tyler didn't get nothing.
Tyler or
Yeah,
Tyler?
Tyler.
I'm looking
In the best
if there's
African
any
whatever.
more. I'm in like
Tyler just won. She just swept at what award was that? The MTV Awards. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
she won like 4.
Why do Americans hate Tyler so much?
I think
Anytime
colored
she
face.
breathes.
Yeah.
Anytime. No, did we?
Yeah.
we talked about it, but not so much the backlash and what it's like now.
Every time she breathes, people are like, "Shut up."
But I think that's I don't know. To me, it's more of an
America hates
internet.
you.
Yeah,
To
I
me,
think
it's
that's
more of
an
an internet thing.
That's the internet.
Best
thing.
music video, and I do think this is probably the only place where he deserves it. Best music video, Taylor Swift, ASAP Rocky, which amazing video, probably should be nominated for an award.
Who? Literally, what video?
The
Taylor
song's
Swift
called
by
Taylor
A$AP
Swift
Rocky.
by ASAP, and it's a pretty, it's a good video. You should watch the video. 360 by Charlie XCX.
He's good at being in front of a camera.
Yeah. Only rap about you fit again. Houdini by Eminem. I haven't seen that video. Not Like Us by Kendrick and Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone. Not Like Us is a crazy video. It should
Not Like Us is a really good video. Yeah.
In terms of Kendrick videos, I wouldn't put it.
I agree with that too.
Kendrick has way better videos than Not Like Us.
Like
Better
what?
not go to Cell Block 1.
Do you want
What's
to know
the
about
one
the
with
best
all the
global music
ninjas?
album?
The Ninjas? Is
Yeah.
that Humble?
Are you talking about Humble?
Is it Humble or is it DNA?
No, that's DNA.
Oh,
with
DNA.
Don Cheadle.
I like
whatever
the
the
loyalty
one
video.
is with the ninjas. That was a good video.
Oh, DNA.
And I think the Humble video was a good video.
When's the last time you watched a music video?
I watch music videos all the time.
Oh my god! Sometimes I go to my friend's house and they put it. I'm like, bro,
You don't
there's a
watch
video?
music videos?
There's a video for this?
But
Like,
guys,
I'm lost.
but guys typically that's our background.
I'm like, bro,
Just-
there's a video for this? You know, there's a video for Yeah Glow.
Yeah.
I had no clue. And there's
I
a video
watched
for what's the song with Sexy Red and Glorilla?
I didn't know they.
The Sexy Red and Glorilla song. There's a video for that too. I said, what the hell?
There's videos for all of the big singers.
I was shocked.
Mhm.
There's a video for Big Mama
Yeah.
and Brokey. I was
There's
like,
videos for every.
You
all
want to
the
know
big
what's
joints.
the biggest song of all time with no music video? One Dance.
There's a video for it.
Nope.
No, there
Nah.
isn't.
Not an official video.
It's not.
Or Finito.
Does Controller have a video?
I don't
No.
think so.
The only song that Drake shot a music video for on
Was
Views
Work?
was no, that was on Rihanna's album. The only one that
Work?
was on Rihanna's album.
It was.
Oh,
it was on
favorite.
Yeah, it
Anti.
was.
The only one he shot one for is Child's Play. So random.
I said shit like, whoa.
And that's Scorpion. Sorry.
No,
But
it's not.
Drake's music videos are like respectfully horrendously bad.
A lot of them are bad. Yeah.
Like
Drake's
Drake has,
music videos?
Drake has
the one
terrible
for
music videos.
the one for You Broke My Heart. I'm like
with the two white girls. Like, what are we
What,
doing?
the Miami Vice one?
No, you
it
broke
was,
my
they're
heart.
in
where it's-
Nashville actually. Yeah.
Are they in Nashville?
I think so. yeah.
Oh no, the
Yeah,
one
with
with
the
the
two-
two girls and the car blows up.
Yeah.
That is a bad. I don't like.
Like,
that
what are we
music video.
doing?
Morgan Wallen's in it.
You
I'm
think
like,
in a general sense, Drake has bad music?
Yeah.
videos?
Terrible. I really like Drake.
people don't like the God's Plaid video, but I liked it
Why?
I didn't like it.
because they were giving money to poor people in Miami instead of here. I guess.
No, I mean, I just didn't care for the video.
Word.
Best I ever had, terrible video.
Kanye directed it. Blame him.
Headlines, terrible video.
Headlines
Headlines
is a
bad?
terrible video.
I don't think
How is
Headlines is a good
Headlines
video.
I think started
Just
from the
because he
bottom
opened up
is
the
a next
Rogers
level
Center?
video.
Start from the bottom was terrible. Casey Shopper Drug Mart, okay.
Falling back is terrible.
Falling Back is bad.
But the one he gets married 100 times?
Hold on.
Terrible.
What's a good? Do you think there's any good Drake music videos?
Is Hell Yeah fucking right?
That's a
Oh,
good-
I
that's a
like
good
that.
video.
I'll give you
That's
that
a
one.
good one, yeah.
Hell yeah, fucking right was a good
Love
video.
the motto.
Don't care. Him driving around with the gloves, I
Do you
don't
think
care.
First Person Shooter is a good music video?
Yes. Yes.
That's
Do
a
you
well
think? Do
crafted.
you think What's Next is a good music video?
I don't remember that one.
Oh,
Is that the
Laugh
one?
Now,
When
Cry
he's in
Later.
it.
Laugh Now, TTC?
Laugh Now, Cry Later is a good music video.
No. Is that the one? Oh, yes. When he's in the
With
Nike headquarters?
Odell and
With
That's
Odell.
the
Odell.
same
you know.
That's-
video as
Miss Me. With Lil Wayne.
I don't remember
where
that
Lil
video.
Wayne's not even rapping his
Nah,
fucking
that-
verse.
that one's a
No,
basic
that's a
video.
trash
That's a
video.
I don't remember that.
I think started from the bottom is Laugh Now, Cry Later. All the like he kind of has
No,
that
Start
genre.
from the bottom
where
is
he
not
does-
a good video.
But how do you guys feel about him like not giving any songs for
I
submission?
rate it.
at the
Stand on
Grammys?
business.
Yeah.
In what, 3 years? 3.5 years?
I rate it.
10 toes down.
I rate it.
Yeah, I
I
get
really
it.
respect
Would
it.
you guys do the same if you guys just felt
110%.
Like, okay,
If in
I
my
don't fuck with the Grammys.
yeah.
I don't
in my
fuck with the
acceptance speech, I did this whole thing and told them to stop playing the music about shitting on the Grammys. I'd have to kind of.
You got to stand on business,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
But
what about someone like Jay-Z and maybe in tandem Beyonce
who
who say all
criticize
that
and then take
then
the
But then
award.
still submit.
I
That doesn't
think
make
it's
sense
crazy.
to me.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make sense to me. Because Jay-Z was like, oh, didn't he make acceptance speech saying like,
That
Hello.
speech always
Some
felt
of you guys
weird to
don't
me.
deserve to get nominated.
yeah, yeah. To me, it's like, okay, but I respect Drake's move 110% more than
Right.
any of them. Because yeah, you're not gonna what's it called nominate me for best rap song with Hotline Bling. Make me win, not make me win. Give me the thing. And
Yeah.
like that's stupid.
Yeah.
I agree.
A lot of people were mad at the God's Plan video. I get it, but
Oh,
I
because
don't think
yeah,
it's-
because he gave money to Miami poor people instead of us. Yeah,
There's poor people in your backyard.
we can use a couple dollars.
I guess, but
There's
I,
poor people in your
I guess I'm
backyard.
not as patriotic.
Yeah,
as
I'm
the
not
other
as
guys.
like, yo,
But can you
speaking of
imagine
Miami,
if we came up as a podcast
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden we went to Atlanta and did like a crazy charity live show, and every dollar we made off the live show we gave to kids in Atlanta.
But you know what's the tricky thing?
You know what I mean?
That's a
Like,
good
what are we
analogy, but the tricky thing is like, I think that when we are to blow up, like to that next level, it would have started with a more grassroots Toronto fucked with us first. I don't think you could say the same for Drake.
yeah, they
He,
didn't.
he had to go to America first
But-
and come back.
Mhm.
But in a magnifying glass, and I'm not saying this Toronto at all.
Mhm.
Can you say even with us that Toronto messed with us first from an audience perspective?
I think so.
Outside of your circle? Like take a step
We're
back
asking important questions.
and look at just analytics. Can you confidently say
I
that?
won't lie.
Okay.
As someone who looks at analytics regularly, most of our followers are in the US, and most of our listeners
that's
are
usually
in the
how it
US.
is.
Especially on social, like
Oh,
clips
Our
yeah?
and
Instagram is mainly US.
Oh.
Our TikTok is
I didn't know
mainly
this,
US.
guys.
Our YouTube is mainly US. I think our
Ah.
listeners are also, we have a lot in the US. I think we might, our listeners, we might be a little bit more in Canada, but like not by
No,
much.
listennership is more Canadian, but
not
social
by
media,
much.
Instagram, TikTok, all that, we're more American.
We're more American.
So what about core listeners that listen to like because I don't know any of this. So
Just join the season.
I just show up and talk.
so like the people that listen on YouTube and on podcast platforms, that's mostly Canadian, right?
YouTube, I think, is more American.
Wow.
I think.
I don't know specifically American because it's
Interesting.
changed a little, and especially with the comments is making me wonder. But I,
Our top 3 by far is US, United Kingdom, and Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
In that order?
In that order.
Oh, no.
We don't have more UK
We don't
than
have more
Canada.
UK.
Oh.
If you, yes, I said it.
You
you
said,
said it. You said UK second though.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Yes.
No worries.
Yo, but speaking of Miami, there was did you guys hear the news of the Spirit Airlines flight to Haiti?
Yes.
No.
So
God.
a Spirit Airlines flight had to make an emergency stop in DR. It took off from Fort Lauderdale. Flight to Haiti on Spirit had to make an emergency stop because when they were trying to land in, is it Port-au-Prince?
Yeah.
They were laced with gunfire. One of the stewardess was grazed.
What? Actually?
Yeah, one of the stewardess was grazed, I'm pretty sure. And they had to land
Through the plane?
in DR because they were shooting at the plane trying to land in Haiti.
Oh.
Shit.
That is
man.
insane.
Oh my God. Yo,
Mm.
shout out to my Haitians, but you know, I know the situation over there. I'm from a messed up country too. So I know the situation over there. You add that to a Spirit plane?
That's what I was saying. Spirit, they barely got there already.
Golly. This is like I already knew how the story was going before you started.
Yo.
Can you imagine being on a plane
And
getting
they're
ready to
shooting?
land? People are already starting to clap and boom, boom.
I'm not clocking in anymore.
That's
I know
not
that.
real life. Like that doesn't even sound like real
Damn,
life.
that nigga Barbecue had good aim.
Ooh.
Is that the guy's name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barbecue's a gang leader in Haiti.
I didn't know
God.
that like the bullets were entering the plane. Like people were getting hit on
I'm
the
almost
plane.
possible, but it wasn't like I don't think anyone like no one. There was no mass casualties, but I think one stewardess got grazed.
Wow.
I believe so.
Yo, do you know the amount of money I'm getting on Spirit Airlines for that stewardess?
Yeah, shit. Good shit only happens to certain people. Like
It'll be Zoe
fuck,
Airlines when I'm
Every
back,
day
I'm
I
done
think
with them.
about like
Good?
just something.
The lady
where
that got
it's-
grazed? Imagine that WSIB.
Bro, it's called
She don't
Zoe.
gotta work again.
Bro,
What's
my
WSIB?
name is going
I
on the till of
don't.
that
I don't
plane.
work.
That's like workers insurance or something?
That is, I don't know that is my name is going on the back of that
Did I
plane.
get that right?
Zoe, you're gonna be like Kevin Hart in Soul Plane.
Yes.
Murderers with the ice pack on your ass. Murderers.
Literally. Because what the hell do you mean bullets are coming through the plane?
If I'm in a plane and it gets shot at and I get hit by one of the bullets,
But do they have?
Bruh,
But does Spirit?
you're putting the
have-
airline in my name after.
See,
like,
but no, hold on. But let me try and be Spirit's lawyer. Do they have a leg to stand on because the danger that happened to you was not from the neglect of us. It was outside entities. It's not like Spirit was neglectful. Something happened to the plane. People were shooting at the plane. That's not our fault as a company.
I feel like it's Spirit's responsibility to call them niggas before they arrive and ask if there's anybody shooting on the ground. You know,
I
like,
don't think air traffic control.
you're
don't know.
landing somewhere. Like you make sure it's cool where I land.
To give a serious answer, Spirit would have insurance in case anything like that happens, or they're going to insure themselves and they're going to pay that out. You know what I mean? Whatever grievances they have, but they won't be held legally liable. That won't.
Bro, everyone just respectfully, no one go to Haiti. Like, I unfortunately, if you have family there, I get it for sure. I know, I get that. But like, bro, if I was going to Jamaica and they shot a plane I was on. Jamaicans not seeing
Never
me,
seen
dog.
you again.
Bring me back home. I'm Canadian now. Full Canadian.
Realistically, the flight from Fort Lauderdale to Haiti on Spirit was probably like family people.
Oh, for sure.
That wasn't the vacation.
It was probably Haitians going back home.
Yeah. Spirit Airlines.
Oh, okay.
That's my Haitian accent. Spirit.
I can't lie. Like, I speak French and I can't even do a Haitian accent. So
Spirit
shout out to you.
Airlines.
I've never even. I don't know if
They
I
are
ever.
shooting at the plane.
I don't know if I've
That was
ever
good,
heard
though. That was funny.
That's pretty
a
good.
Haitian accent. You know.
You never saw that viral video? Maybe that's I'm in so many niche pockets of the world.
You're in the
It was
Florida
like
pocket.
it was a Florida
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
And there's this
yeah.
Haitian guy waiting for the bus, and he's like, "I was waiting for the bus,
Curvo.
and you tried to attack me."
Oh my god. Yo,
You never
okay.
saw that?
One
Was
of
that
our
Curvo?
No, it was a real.
Oh, it was a
video.
real one. All right.
I was just waiting for the bus.
one of
They
our
twat
viewers sent me a TikTok to ask you guys, would you rather give the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10?
All
I
right,
hate
man.
this
All
question.
right,
man.
man.
This is kind of
like I'm not answering this question.
You know what? Answer it.
I'm not.
Who
answering
was this
this
for? It was for Zoe, right?
No,
It
it's
must
for all
be.
guys- It's for you guys, apparently.
It must be.
Somebody on TikTok asked you this?
talking about Haiti.
Somewhat a viewer
Zoka tunes
sent
in
me
and asks us about sucking dick.
So like, I'm not. Like, I have
Zoe
no
saw
answer.
2 hours and 10 minutes and thought, oh, the dick sucking question.
The viewer sent me the TikTok. Said, can you ask the guys this on the pod?
I'm not
Because another
answering.
podcast answered, and it was all guys like on the thing. So I was like, I don't think.
I have no
any-
answer.
Well,
Yeah, we're
No,
not
I'm,
comfortable.
I'm,
Yeah, no.
Listen, I'm the progressive guy here.
Are you okay?
I am. So the question is what?
You heard the
you-
question.
Would you rather give the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10?
Jesus Christ.
He's the progressive one?
I'm the progressive guy here.
All right.
I'm the progressive guy here. And does he end up finishing? Is that what?
That's what the last
Yeah,
10% means.
I'd rather neither, obviously.
Oh,
Okay. I'd rather neither. Golly. Yeah.
You don't
I
have
guess
to answer, you know.
I don't have to answer that.
Okay, you don't have to be fake
Right.
because
No.
I know the pause is eating you up in your
Holy
chest.
shit. It was taking over like Venom. Yo.
What is wrong with you?
That's the thing over this body like Venom. Pause.
All right, let's just
We are
skip
there.
that. Let's skip that. Halle Bailey.
Oh yeah. Let's
Halle
we can
Bailey.
put that last on the document.
Yes.
Halle Bailey.
Halle
yeah,
Bailey.
let's wrap it up with that.
No, we still have a couple more. I'm good.
Sure.
Are you?
We have a couple
We're
more.
gonna
Let's
talk-
go.
Batteries too. We keep going.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at 210. Like,
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Okay.
Halle Bailey.
Halle
What she
Bailey.
do?
So for you guys who I don't know if you're on Twitter or not, or if you tune into Kai Cenat, DDG was on Kai Cenat's. Am I saying his name right? Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat.
Another
He was on
Haitian.
Kai Cenat's stream, and shout out to actually Kai Cenat. Apparently, he broke the record for the most
Subscribers
streams.
on Twitch.
I don't know the
Subscribers
word.
on
Twitch.
Yeah.
In
Auntie doesn't
11
know.
days.
Basically like followers.
Okay, yeah, he got the most subscribers,
on
streamers
Twitch.
on Twitch
In 11 days.
in 11 days.
That's
Record breaker.
Insane.
That's really great for him. Shout out to you. I like to see.
Real quick, like starting from 11 days, like what does that mean?
He's been
started his
streaming for 24
subathon-
hours.
He started the subathon 11 days ago.
And he got 323,000 in 11 days?
No, he started at I think like 80K or 90K.
Oh my God.
He got almost 200K
Holy shit. Okay.
in 11 days.
Yeah, so he broke the record. It was a big celebration. Congrats to him. 'Cause that's actually really crazy.
Because
And,
the
you know,
story was he broke the record originally. Someone broke the record a couple months ago, and now he broke it again.
I love it.
yeah, love to see a black
And that's
man
11
win.
days, so he still has mad long. He's probably gonna hit 400K.
That's
Ooh.
great.
Yeah. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, regardless, DDG was on Kai's stream and he brought his son with him,
baby.
who everyone knows is obviously Halle Bailey's son too. They share a child together. It was hilarious because I watched like clips and he brought his son like in a side
the
bag. Like literally he had this big leather side bag and you see his son's head like peeking out and he like walks into Kai's room with this baby in the side bag.
Right.
Anyways, regardless, he's on the stream.
Does someone have the tweet?
Oh, it was deleted, but
You can
Let's
find
see if I
that.
could pull it up.
yeah, you can pull it up. Anyways, so he's on Kai's stream.
Both tweets.
Halle Bailey then tweeted, which we're trying to pull up what the tweet was. Did you pull it up, or do you want me to just paraphrase it? Basically,
Hi, everyone. Just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I'm out of town. As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap. And I think,
both of those were deleted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as soon as I saw that tweet, I'm like, this is going to go bad.
Yeah.
Immediately, this is going to go bad. And I literally said, I was like, she needs to talk to her baby father, because all this tweet is going to do is end up on the blogs, end up on Shade Room. It's going to cause a baby daddy, baby mama discourse on Twitter, and nothing's going to get done.
Men, woman, and the DDG hate train.
Exactly. That's all it's going to do.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, if my goal, and I'm not a baby mom, so, I'm just speaking out of me and myself. My goal is to get my kid off of this stream. I'm blowing up your phone. I'm blowing up your phone. I'm blowing up your team's phone. I'm sure I have the resources to know, you know what I'm saying? I'm contacting you directly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? The tweet doesn't make sense because I guess maybe she wanted his attention. And then I think there was a moment where Kai showed DDG like the tweet when they were on stream, and he just like completely ignored it.
But real quick, what's the problem with the baby?
Yeah, I was
on the
gonna say,
stream?
do you agree with her?
Not really, because I feel like the baby has already, face was already, like, it's not like he revealed the baby's face. Like, the baby's been a meme.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so
And-
to me, I was kind
he
of,
himself has millions of followers.
yeah, like he's posted the baby on his social platforms.
She
the baby
has.
turned into a meme. You know what I mean? So the baby's face has already been in the internet sphere.
Mhm.
If it was, I've been hiding my baby's face, and that's a different story.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree.
airing this
Flip the
bitch
hell
out.
out. Everybody's on her side.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'm airing this bitch out.
Yeah.
If no one knows what my baby looks like, we've been actively trying to hide my baby's face,
Yeah.
and you bring this baby on Kai's stream, we're fighting for sure. But the baby's already been out. Maybe she just, I don't know, maybe she overreacted, her emotions were high, maybe she didn't know, maybe she wanted to know that, like, I'm not a mom, so I don't really know too much about what the feelings that come when you see your kid in places that you didn't, approve or you didn't know about, whatever.
Yeah.
But do I agree with her tweeting it? No. Maybe she was trying to get attention, and maybe that was the fastest way for her to, get their attention, because obviously the tweet was going to blow up or whatever. But like I said, the only thing that was going to end up was on the blogs. And didn't really help the situation. Because then she ended up deleting it and then retracting her statement. Then she made
You
a
have the
tweet
other
after.
tweet?
I thought I had it.
The retracted
The apology
statement.
tweet.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
apology
I
tweet.
think that was the high road. Some people didn't feel the same.
Oh, yeah. She said yesterday maybe I did overreact. I shouldn't have
Can we
Trey,
hold on?
throw
We
me
can't,
the phone.
Yeah.
we can't hear it. Like, we can't hear it.
Great
So
catch.
Holly said, yesterday maybe I did overreact and I shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thank you, Kai, for the gifts for Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess to my point, I think it's like, I didn't know that my baby was going to be on stream. Like, maybe if he gave her a heads up, she would have
Yeah.
felt better about it. Like I said, I'm not a co-parent. I don't know. And this is
Yeah.
reason 1,042,000 why I don't want to be no baby mama. Because one thing about me, my emotions are already high as they are. And I'm also a firecracker. So I just don't want to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Like, who has my baby? Who's my baby around? You didn't tell me you're going to the store. Who's this with that? What time is this? Is he sleeping? Is he eating? Bro, please, I
Yeah.
beg.
So
No.
there was a few different stances that
That's
people
real.
were taking
Mhm.
on this. And a lot of people were saying, one, from the initial tweet, people were saying,
This is for the court.
if you, well, yeah, not even that.
Oh,
People were just talking more just like socially. They were like, if you know, because DDG's not necessarily liked on the internet right now, just already, period.
No.
People were saying, if you already know that DDG is not really liked, you saying this in public, like, this is gonna get him even more hate. So if you Like basically, if you care about him, why would you say this instead of just keeping it private? That's one thing people were saying. And then obviously, also people were being like, yeah, like, you know, the baby's safe. Why are you acting like, you know, like the baby's never been seen? He posts them all the time, X, Y, Z. That was the first part. And then when, after she made those tweets, DDG made a video and basically like telling people, yo, like, don't hate on Halle. Like, you know, she's going through stuff that I can never imagine. Like, basically, like just saying, you know, a bunch of good stuff about her.
Ease up on my baby moms, yo.
And then people were saying with the apology, what do you say to people that were saying that that wasn't a real apology?
That Holly's apology wasn't real?
They said,
who?
Halle?
Halle.
Halle. So.
Yeah. They were saying, people were saying that that was an acknowledgement, not an apology. Because she said, I maybe overreacted. She didn't say, I'm sorry. She didn't say, I did overreact.
These are not my friends. These are not my people. These are not my family. I don't care.
I think she did more than enough as an apology.
Is an apology not an acknowledgement of wrongdoing?
Yeah.
No.
It's more than that.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah.
If I punched you, if I punched you in the face and I just say, I probably shouldn't have punched you in the face. That's not apologizing.
That's
to you.
true. Mm-hmm. That is true. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. So it depends. Is
it or is it a shitty apology?
The definition of apology?
A regretful acknowledgement of an offense or failure. A very poor or inadequate example of.
So I guess the part that's missing is regret.
No, but she said I maybe shouldn't have, or maybe.
Yeah, but the maybe is not I think I
feel like someone put a battery in her back. She definitely had someone, you know, I don't, whether it was, you know, a family member, a friend.
An admission of error or it's acknowledgement, bro.
For the apology or for the lash out?
I think for the lash out.
Oh.
I think either she lashed out because, you know, her emotions are high, you know, postpartum is extremely hard for women.
Yeah.
So, you know, like things like that. Or she saw it, you know, like you said something to your homegirl or your friend, like, yo, blah, 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 and they're like, and then it just adds more fire. It could have been one of those two. She's like, you know what? I'm going to tweet it. And it's like, yeah, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could be one of those. There's different factors. Regardless, it happened. It wasn't the best way to go about it. I'm not going to write think pieces on it. I don't know why people are writing think pieces on it because now you have baby mama versus baby daddy wars.
Mm-hmm.
Rage bait.
It is what it is.
That couple is perfect rage bait, man.
Yeah.
And this is now why I said Twitter, TikTok's turning into Twitter because you could get paid for rage baits.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's like people are just saying things
Canada,
and making now, you know, I think just the two words black men like have been put into this algorithm that like anytime anybody says it, it's like automatically a war. With anything that has the term black men in it is just automatically a war. It gets like put into situations that it shouldn't be, and people get general, like even situations like this, people are like, oh, black men always don't communicate with their baby. And it's like, whoa, like what do you mean? Like, what are you guys talking about? Like people love to project like their situations onto other people, and I don't like it. Black men, bro. Even when Kamala, which was the right way to say it?
Kamala.
Even when Kamala lost, they're like, oh, black men, only 70%, 76% of you, and it's like, what? That's a good number.
That's a good number.
How are they still getting blamed?
Niggas did
and it was a good number. It's like, oh, you see, you guys, you did. Talk to
the tricky thing though is like with the internet, like we focus too much on the supply side, right? Like it's the algorithms feeding us this, blah, 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 blah. But the algorithms feed on the demand.
Mm-hmm. You have to.
You told them niggas what you want. Like they're going off of you.
Yeah,
so
that's how you get mad.
So it's like I know, like you, me, every black man here, like we see shit like that, and then our first instinct is to I know.
Go ahead. If you want to, go ahead. Got some shit to say.
Continue.
Go ahead, keep going.
Continue.
Because Trey was just like,
Continue.
like
listen, every black man here. when they see something like that, your first instinct is to rebuttal it, right? Like,
yeah, but I never.
but you know what I mean? Like,
can't.
you know, now a lot of us are getting better at not even feeding into it.
But that's what they hit us with the
Being
gaslight.
defensive.
That's what they hit us with the hit dogs holler gaslight. Black men are trash. No, I'm not. Hit dogs holler. What?
You wouldn't be saying that.
Listen,
I can't stick up for myself.
Listen,
I can't tell you that maybe I'm not a bad guy.
I learned that lesson like 10 years ago on
Yeah, you
Twitter
can't.
when they kept
bro.
slandering Toronto men. I'm like, hey, I guess
Yeah.
I'm just not a Toronto man.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Your life is way more peaceful
Yeah,
when you don't
I mean,
argue
like,
online.
I would never argue points
So
when
is it better to be silent or say something?
silent. Stay silent, boys.
Really?
I'ma
Stay
be silent,
Yeah,
bro.
just let them slander.
I'ma
And
be
just go
silent.
go with the rest of your day with a smile on your face,
Yeah.
and then hopefully the algorithm dies down.
Yeah, because that's what I was like. Have you ever gotten into? I've had certain times, especially like when a lot of like police brutality stuff happens. When it's like you watch one police brutality video and now it's just video after video after video after video,
Yeah,
and like I don't want that to be my algorithm because now you're opening your phone, you're getting
Yeah.
mad every day because you're seeing people get treated bad by
Exactly.
police. Like you
Exactly.
have to just not watch it.
you really have to interact with what
You
gives
like
you more dopamine. Like
Exactly.
what makes your day better.
yeah.
You know what I
Choose
mean?
police.
Choose
peace.
police?
No, choose peace.
The white is jumping.
As a black man,
There you go.
choose peace.
Choose
There you go.
police.
As a what, man?
Listen,
As a black man,
yes.
Zoe.
Black lives, not
Dr.
blue
Umar
lives.
said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Dr.
yes.
Umar
Yeah, he did say it.
said what?
That I'm black.
Yeah.
You did. Well, anyways, what's
I'm not
that?
gonna get. What?
No.
I'm not.
We have to get him on the show.
Dr. Umar?
Yeah.
Y'all tell Dr. Umar to come on the show. Also, I was looking at our analytics because first of all, people need to start subscribing to our YouTube. People watch our YouTube and like, listen, guys, is this camera
That's how
on
it
me?
is.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube. We need at least 10K.
Is
That
this
is-
camera on me?
Yep.
I don't hog tie people.
Now, when we say young, how young are we talking?
Hog tie.
Just
That's
Yeah,
not what
it's
he
a reference.
said.
It's a reference.
That's
He
not
does
what
say
he
that.
said.
He does say
he
that.
does say that.
R. Kelly said I don't
He does-
hog tie.
He does say that.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
I'm fighting for my life.
But yes,
That's a legendary
yes,
interview.
Subscribe.
But
to
yes,
us.
please subscribe because
Yeah.
there's so many people who watch our stuff
It's
that
gonna be
don't
like
subscribe.
it's like 90-something%, right?
that watch and don't
That
subscribe.
don't subscribe.
No, it's not 90%.
It's 80. I think it's 80 something.
It's around.
No, it's 40.
No way.
Oh,
Unsubscribed viewers. That's good.
Yeah, that's
Unsubscribed
good. I thought it
watch, watch time from subscribers, not subscribed 40%.
was.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's
It's usually like
good. Yeah, I thought it was
90%.
80 or
But that
something.
40% could be subscribed though.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Hit that button.
No, that's like we shouldn't read our.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Oh, is it? Well, please subscribe.
appreciate
more.
the YouTube viewership.
All right. Next question. Who would you let your children listen to right now?
Chance the
Because
Rapper.
somebody said Ray Daniels actually on a podcast. He said, and I think I had this with like a slash or something else. I don't remember what I said, but he said how hip hop is kind of dying because hip hop is in a time and place where it's getting to that. They're gonna start like censoring it out because it's getting too violent and too vulgar and too crazy. And he's like, yo, how he took his, I think he said his daughter loves Cash Cobain's music. His daughter's like 10.
Yeah.
He said he took her to the Cash Cobain show. He's having fun, they're listening, and then Cash Cobain brings girls on stage and now they're twerking and showing their bare ass and everything. And he's like, yo, I don't want my daughter seeing this.
But why are you bringing your 10-year-old daughter to a Cash Cobain concert?
But but hold on. This is the thing. What concerts can you really bring your kids to where something crazy isn't really happening? Give me 5 people. Mainstream
Ariana
artists.
Grande.
You're talking about rappers.
Oh, no, rap. We're talking
Oh.
about rap.
Drake, J. Cole, Kanye.
Actually, the Drake show, the most recent one, he had like a porn star figure circling the arena.
Tripping?
I know
How
it
explicit?
was a massive blow up like porn star.
Oh.
Remember with the huge bit tits?
Yeah,
like the
like the
balloon?
blow up.
Like the blow up. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not obviously as explicit as naked ass, but
Yeah.
obviously
I assumed you were talking about like maybe younger than Drake, like
And Drake's like the top of the mainstream, but he was saying
talking
like,
about the new one. Like
yeah,
the
he's
new
talking.
generation.
He was basically saying like, rap is going through this phase where like it needs a cleanup. Like there needs to be like,
I guess that's why he's maybe very popular right now. But Tyler the Creator,
You'd bring your kid to a Tyler show?
Yeah. What's he gonna talk about? I'm like, he's not gonna play his old music where he's talking about having threesomes and unsavory ways.
Good, great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd bring my kid to a Tyler show.
But like everything since Flower Boy has been pretty like.
Yeah.
But think about us, right? When we were 10, what artists would we go to?
50 Cent.
Yeah.
I'm
We would
listening
go
to
to a
Heat.
50 show at
That's
10
what I
years
was
old?
listening to.
Who was your guys' first concert?
Spice Girls.
Lil Wayne.
I was grown when I went to.
My first one was OVO Fest 2010.
Mine was that's great. Mine was Jay-Z.
Yeah, mine was Spice Girls.
So
And I was
if
9.
you could go to Jay-Z, then you could go to fucking Tyler, the
I
Creator.
was in grade 9.
Oh, sorry. And then
Yeah.
and then you was Spice Girls?
Yeah, I was 9. I went to Spice Girls.
Spice Girls?
Yeah.
The reunion
How old
tour.
are you? Are you like Beyonce lying about your age?
What?
Wait, not bad.
I was 9.
that's
And
two
it was
Beyonce
their reunion
strays.
tour.
Oh, reunion. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes
So they
sense.
were old.
They were
already,
they were
it was
kind of
their-
fake retired. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because the thing is, like, what he was saying also is, and it's a good point that he was like, Black culture might be one of the only cultures where the older people and the younger people don't really listen to the same music. In white families, they all kind of like the rock
Yeah.
type vibe. Hispanic people, they all listen to the older Hispanic music. They like that. What else am I missing? Like,
If you look at Black as a monolith,
Black Americans, I guess.
Yeah,
technically,
for
is
sure.
is what he meant, I guess, because he's Black American.
100%. Yeah, I mean, but
So
so go ahead.
yeah, so the divide was what he was saying is like, yeah, like I could listen to this Cash Cobain stuff, but I don't want my daughter listening to it, or I don't want my daughter watching this, and he was like, how even the cleanup of it is still pretty bad, because he said he was with his daughter in the car listening to I can't remember what Cardi B song it was.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, even though it's not explicit, it's still, what's the word? It's still like raunchy, because she's not swearing.
Even if you're saying wet ass coochie, I still know what you mean.
Yeah. Or he said walk
Even
was
the
start.
clean versions, they don't make a lot of effort to like just like
You can't make that song clean.
No,
but you know
not
how there
that
used to be
song.
clean
But what
versions
he
and
referenced,
they make new like
No, what
It's
he
a wet-
referenced
it's a wet-
specifically though is like, he was like, yeah, Cardi didn't say nothing explicit, but she said something like, I don't want no kids, so leave them on my stomach or something like that. And he's like, yo, like,
Period.
and they're gonna play that on the radio. There's no Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
You didn't have to say it's fine.
I agree.
Okay, yes. All right. So he was just saying, like, yeah, hip hop's in this space now where it's like, for it to really come back, he thinks that there's gonna have to be like a cleaner artist that gets to the top.
They had him too.
reset it.
They really had him, and he
Chance?
was there ready to go. That's I would load up some coloring book for my kid if I you know.
But you know what's funny though, like
Some
Chance.
praise God, you know, like he was very
Yeah, for sure. But Chance blew up with druggy rap.
he did.
Yeah,
That's-
acid
Yeah,
rap.
acid
Yeah.
rap.
And then washed himself clean with coloring books.
So I said I'd load up some coloring book. No
Yeah.
acid rap, you know.
That's real. And then he flew too close to the sun, loving his wife too much.
Oh, and that was the worst.
bubbling half naked women at Carnival.
Yeah, but it's culture, right?
The worst thing he ever could have done for his career.
It's
loving his wife.
That's funny.
Oh.
But yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think
I think he's onto something. I do think he might be exaggerating a little, because what were we listening? Because you brought it up and you answered as well. What were you listening to, like hip hop wise, when you were 10 years old?
Yeah, it was like 50 Cent.
50 Cent,
Dipset.
Lil Wayne.
Like the
Yeah.
worst, like probably raunchier shit
Yeah,
back then. Like,
like-
that was what made it appealing almost. The fact
Baby
that
girl,
you weren't
you
allowed
gonna
to listen
suck
to
it or not?
Right? Like even I
I'm
can't
in
lie.
love with the twat.
Even Kanye, me personally, I had to go back and listen to College Dropout, Late Registration.
Really?
I wasn't
Yeah,
that-
I wasn't listening to
I
that.
wasn't really like, when I was a 10 or whatever, or 9, like
Yeah,
50 Cent every song I'm trying to hear.
That's true.
Kanye, whatever.
I was
But
not
I
listening
I
to
was
Kanye.
both. I won't lie, because
I-
I remember getting College Dropout graduation as like physical album gifts, like from my uncles. Like
Really?
they used to buy us albums all
So
the time.
honestly, shout out to your uncles.
Yeah.
I remember like the Massacre album cover and then
What?
Late Registration, and there was like all these guns and
Yeah.
stuff on it and stuff. And my
I'm
my
like-
parents being like, "No, you're not. Go get some Late Registration with the bear on it and
see,
shit."
that's
maybe, like-
like.
Or if I wanted 50 Cent, I'd have like, remember they would sell clean albums with no explicit sticker or
Did
anything
they?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember.
There was
that.
clean versions.
They did.
Clean
I don't think my
versions of
family ever got a
albums.
clean album ever.
Well, they still shepherded.
If
you
I
the
wanted to
right
buy
way.
50 Cent, I had to.
Yeah.
So I agree with him, but I think he might be hand wringing too much because at the end of the day, we did the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
but I
true.
think, I don't know. But mainstream, I don't think mainstream was as wild as it is today, though. Like, yeah, we say 50, but, and even 50 was kind of like, people were still like, ooh, you know,
Yeah.
Shot
like,
9 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
it wasn't as like,
50 wasn't name dropping dead ops that he
Yeah.
wants to smoke in a blunt.
yeah.
Yeah.
And 50 wasn't, and even the biggest female rapper at that time wasn't talking about leave
Well,
kids on
yeah,
their
because they
stomach.
had no female rappers. They had one maybe.
Yeah.
Lil Kim was it? Well,
Not in the
our
mid-2000s.
generation,
Yeah, not
no.
that time.
Yeah.
We have way more.
It was Nicki.
We have
It was
way
like
I was
Justin
thinking
Nicki.
when no,
Maybe
some
you could
magic
like
sticks
argue
going on.
Eve.
Sorry.
You can
Well,
maybe
Eve was
argue Eve a
before-
little
I
bit.
think she was a little before our time.
Not as mainstream as
Yeah.
No, definitely not as mainstream as Nicki.
And I think Eve was a little before our time. A little bit.
yeah,
we weren't
maybe like
bumping-
right on the cusp.
We weren't
yeah.
bumping Eve in high school.
Rough Riders. Yeah, it's probably late 90s, early
Yeah.
probably a couple years before us.
Mm.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I feel like this generation now, like under us, there's a lack of pop influence, like good pop influence. And you're right, there is.
Pop?
Yes. We grew up with crazy pop stars.
I agree.
Right now, it's only, okay, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter. No, I'm thinking of like even women. Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo,
Ariana Grande,
Ariana.
Chaperone.
Miley Cyrus.
Might have to be more us,
I was
not
calling her Chappelle.
the newer generation.
like the
listen to,
new-
yeah,
Actually, I can't lie. I've only seen
we
her
had
in
Billie
Miley
Eilish.
Cyrus, we had Britney Spears, we had Lady Gaga, we had Katy Perry, we had Sierra, we had Cassie.
Sierra?
at
You
one-
put Sierra in that?
What?
In pop?
Yes, I'll put Sierra in pop.
If Sierra got nominated for a Grammy, they're putting her in R&B.
That's real.
100%.
But
Not
Sierra
even a
had
question.
poppy songs.
She
did
had
have
poppy songs.
poppy
She was an
songs.
R&B act. She was an R&B act.
But
But
I'm saying, okay,
You
but
wouldn't call Sierra pop, though. She
Did
wasn't a
Did
pop
she have like one hit
artist.
in the EDM era?
I don't think she had
I don't
EDM
know.
song. But
I don't
like
think she fared
1
well.
2 Step is poppy.
Nah, that's
Goodies is poppy.
Let me see you 1 2 Step. That's R&B. That's
1
going
2
to,
Step
It's
you're considering.
pop-ish, but it's not
R&B?
a pop song.
I mean, maybe it's racist, but at the Grammys it's gonna
Get
go
Up
under.
is not R&B.
Oh, Get Up, you might be getting
Get
close.
Up is
yeah,
pop.
You're getting you're getting closer to pop. But that's that bullshit she was putting out though.
Get Up is not bullshit.
My fault. My fault. I forgot you go to Pilates.
Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean?
That's what they be bumping there, no?
No.
That's such
but
a
even
funny
if
way to
Get
shit
Up
on
is
that.
Not, no, Get Up is not
It's
bad
not Pilates
song.
music.
I mean, it might be.
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit too fast.
Tell you to get up.
No, but I
But-
definitely.
but-
You're
for
thinking
what-
Carly Rae Jepsen's and stuff like
But
that.
for what you were saying, though, I think that this might be like the tide might be turning with what you were saying, like the Sabrina Carpenter's,
I think
Olivia
I think
Rodrigo's.
pop stars are coming back.
Because like the newer acts, like there's not a lot of young, especially if you're talking about women, there's not a lot of young female rappers that like we're taking away the coochie rap and all like that, like outside of that are mainstream, because there are some that
Yeah.
are mainstream, that are very successful, that aren't really coochie rap
It might
that
just-
are like stars.
Do we count Lizzo?
I think
As
Lizzo's
what?
pop.
She's definitely pop. She's not rap.
She's not rap.
She's not rap. No.
Do
Like all of the
Do we count Doja Cat?
I think Doja's pop. Now. Doja's pop now.
But back then,
Doja can rap.
Hasn't
She
she,
can
turned
rap.
more rap?
recently
Didn't she literally have her last album's a rap album?
Yeah, but like
Yes.
that's
making pop songs though.
All of her biggest songs are pop songs.
I agree with that.
All of them.
in her. Yeah.
So what about someone like Doechii? Is she not mainstream yet?
Nah.
Okay.
I
Nah.
don't know why she pisses me off, bro.
Two
I don't
Grammy
know.
noms. Like
I think
Fuck the
I mean I
Grammys.
think the hope is that she becomes mainstream and she
Yeah.
becomes one of
Yeah.
those people that's not pussy. We're
Trying
2
to
hours
think,
in. I can
because
say that
like
now.
Nicki Minaj, she was pussy.
Not as
Not as much as now. These
Yeah,
new
she wasn't
yeah.
she was, but she was rapping. Like she was like
Nah.
consistent.
Yeah, no, you're
She
right.
always came
when
with
I was
it.
a kid and Nicki Minaj was coming up,
She could rap.
Yeah, she could rap.
Oh yeah,
but-
Nicki can rap
Yeah,
her
of
ass
course
off.
she
That's
look good, but-
undeniable.
And there's some girls that can rap now too, but like they don't have that like star
It wasn't-
package shit that and put it all
Yeah.
together the way that she did.
Like who?
Nicki had the
It's-
perfect recipe.
This might be unfair to say, but like, say that the Monster came out today, right?
Mm.
And Nicki wasn't on it, and it was another female rapper. Who would be on it?
Ooh.
Mainstream female rapper.
Cardi could not do what Nicki did on Monster.
Who else would be on it?
Who
Yeah,
would
yeah.
no?
Like,
I mean, like,
who would do
who
it?
would you put on it? That's not gonna coochie it to death.
Doja
That's
Cat.
gonna do a monster
main
level.
rapper.
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat kind of.
The only person I could trust with, yeah.
The only
like,
person who
that's-
can trust to do similar to what Nicki did without
Yeah.
Coochie 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 is Doja Cat.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she would.
Yeah. She can't. She
She
would-
won't
I don't
outdo
like
her.
using that reference.
she
That's
can't
like
do-
she
she
left
can't
Earth
do
with
it
that
as
verse,
well.
like-
No, but
But
she
would do.
do
She
it.
could do it in the same vein.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not saying it as well, but
No,
like,
I don't think-
put
yeah,
someone in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But 100% it'd be Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan can't do that.
Hell no.
Lotto.
Hell no.
Okay, not too much on Meg.
Yeah. Because they said the litmus test, if you like black women, is if you're a fan of Megan Thee Stallion.
No, what?
Didn't you bring that up?
We talked about that. Remember when the girl said, ask a guy about
Tells me
Meg,
everything
and
I
that'll
need
let
to-
you know everything you need to know how he feels about
Yeah.
black
I
women.
don't think that's true
It's
because
definitely not.
I
But-
used to love Meg. Actually, I do still love Meg.
Mhm.
I was more of a stronger Meg fan in her earlier days.
Yeah.
But her music almost started sounding like she was lost at one point.
Yeah.
She was very lost. Her sound was off. She I don't know. I just didn't like it. But then when she released the Act 2 of her album is good.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
those additional 7
Oh.
songs.
Like recently, her last.
yeah.
oh,
She
wow.
just released Act 2 of the Megan album.
Yeah.
It's solid.
But I also
Like from Bigger in Texas to the song she has with
Musically, it's solid, or she's rapping.
music is both. It's good.
Listen.
Like she has a
Because Meg can
good.
rap, but like musically,
Listen,
it's where she, yeah.
But you know
No.
what I also think it is though? I think Meg low-key benefited from she was just at the end of the there's not that many girls out right now, and she came out and she was on fire.
What did you think he was gonna say?
Keep going.
Oh, I can't.
Nigga, what you think he thought he was gonna say?
Like I think because after Nicki and then Cardi came out before Meg, right?
Yes.
It was Nicki, Cardi, and no one else.
It was a vacuum.
So then Meg came out and it was to the top.
Mm,
And then slowly the girls started coming
Glorilla.
and they started,
Lotto.
yeah.
To this day, one of my favorite
Millie.
female rap songs to drop in the club. I was in America a lot in 2019. Was Cash Shit. Her and the baby. That shit.
Yeah.
That shit
What?
went crazy.
That's how the song
yeah,
starts.
yeah.
What?
Bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas with it.
Oh,
Hungry.
yeah.
Like that
Oh, I
shit
did not
went
hear that.
crazy.
What?
That shit went crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I was-
that was a good era.
Yeah.
The baby Meg,
Oh,
they
yeah.
had joints.
They had some slaps, yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that relationship went left.
Fizzled out,
I know.
to say the
It's
least.
funny because his PR became way worse and hers became way better at the same
But the
time.
baby had a solid run. Like baby on baby tape. What?
Yeah.
That
He had
tape
a good-
had me in a choke.
And we were talking
Whoa.
about good music videos before.
Yeah,
He,
good music
he didn't even
videos.
need a big budget. He
Yeah.
had
Bro,
great
really good
music
videos.
videos.
The baby, when the baby dropped baby on, bro,
He had some.
In
He
the
had a
bop,
good run.
the bop music video, I remember when
Yeah.
that dropped.
like
that
the,
shit was-
what?
And he had an easy dance for me to do.
not-
Oh man, thank you.
And then he
man.
just had to go to Rolling Loud.
The baby had a good run, and they completely pulled the plug on him. He
Yeah.
tried to make his redemption. Like he
What's your
dropped something
favorite song?
recently, and I heard it was. Oh yeah, that was a good song. See, they tried to erase the baby from our memory. I even forgot that Spotify does not play
Which
it.
one? Which
I
one?
don't know.
Shake
Who can dance
Oh,
with
shit,
me?
yeah.
Bending up, bending with the hands on their knees.
Hands
That
on
was a
their
good
knees.
song.
Hands on their knees.
But
Yeah.
once
Okay,
again,
so, that was
Spotify-
a banger though.
Spotify took that out my algorithm. I don't
Oh,
hear that
really?
song.
Damn.
I don't hear that song ever,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a
And
banger.
he dropped something recently. I haven't heard it, but a lot of people said it's really
Saying
good,
it's-
like a tape or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Spotify.
the only person that made a redemption arc really was Chris Brown. Besides that, anyone else who got plugged never came back.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
This year?
1111
Yes,
is nominated for a
song
Grammy.
that low-key
Yeah.
sucks.
1111.
I hate
That's an
that
album,
song. No, he got nominated for Residuals.
Was
which-
it residuals?
I'm
I thought it was
pretty sure-
1111.
The album? No, I'm
Maybe,
pretty
I
sure
don't know.
it was best R&B song. No, This album?
I think it was 11-11.
I thought it was he won the album or run best R&B song for Residuals.
Chris Brown. I'm just saying, Chris Brown being nominated for a Grammy is a big.
I thought they banned that nigga for life.
Yeah.
He's not gonna win, but
Spotify do be
nominating
banning niggas.
Can he even go to the Grammys to like show face?
After 15 years, after February 2009, they said you could come back.
Best R&B album.
For
yeah,
11-11?
11-11.
I made that up, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say,
That's-
what?
I'm sure he can't.
Like, wait,
Chris Brown can go anywhere. They're just not inviting him.
Yeah.
but you can't know.
Because that whole Rihanna thing happened Grammy night.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
after
yeah,
the
that
Grammys.
weekend, yeah.
But my thing is, you can't nominate me for a Grammy and not invite me to the Grammys.
And he's also been nominated for Best African Music Performance.
For what? Sensational.
Sensational. The way he did the dance.
that's what he did at his concert.
What?
I
She turned
memorized
into
a
Jungle
lot of
Book.
that.
For Chris Brown.
I memorized when he did the All Over Chris.
Oluwa Chris Brown.
He did. Yo, listen.
Yo,
Chris Brown, listen. That man has problems.
Oluwa Chris.
But all of Chris came out that.
Oluwa
Yo,
Chris.
this is one thing I'll
Chris
say.
Brown.
And I know black women might hate me for this, but that is one concert that I don't regret going to.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad that I didn't let the Twitter woke warriors get to me.
Stop you.
Because
Woke
I
mind
was
virus.
broke. I was like, nah, I can't go. That's crazy. I can't support them for the nah. That this is our childhood. Like, let's just go. Like, let's go. Let's go. And I'm like, bro, we bought our tickets 15 minutes before show. Like, no, 15 minutes after doors opened.
Oh, wow.
We bought our tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. You were saying that last. Yeah. Shit. Honestly.
Arya Star's still up there and shit.
And honestly, I don't regret it. Because take all of Chris Brown's psychoness out of it completely.
Yeah.
That man did, like, he performed his ass off. Like, what are we talking about?
Everybody has a.
That crackhead can get it to this day. He can still.
He could get it.
Oh my God.
Metaphorically speaking.
What do you mean?
All right. Maybe
Metaphorically,
not.
the crack?
Yeah.
No, Zoe.
No, Zoe.
What?
You're saying he could get it for real?
No, get it. Like, I mean, like, perform.
Oh,
not like
okay.
that. No.
Oh,
No.
I
I mean,
actually
like,
didn't know
that
what you
ship
meant.
sailed a long time
Okay.
ago. No, Chris Brown would never. If I was
Gotcha.
like back in the day, a kid foaming, 100%.
Yeah.
But now
A kid is crazy. He's not R. Kelly.
Yeah, no. Wait, what?
Wait, what? All right.
I meant like, anyway, stop. My point is removing like everything problematic from Chris Brown. He's still a top of the top performer artist. Like,
And my thing for whoever who would judge you, right? Every person.
the amount of subtweets I got after I went to that show was insane.
Listen, they subbed.
Can't believe black women who are known in this city are posting TikToks going to Chris Brown. Yes, bitch, I did.
Listen, every
Screaming, barring out the man name.
every woman that said that.
Would I judge you?
I can't say it online. I'm sorry.
Would I judge him going for R. Kelly concert?
No, I can't say it. I'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Every woman that said that, and I don't want to single out women. Every person that said that, I know that there's one problematic artist, musician, actor, or whatever that they've supported in some way.
100%.
Show me that Spotify rap.
You know
There's
what I
someone
mean?
on there.
Like there's it's somebody. you know?
100%.
So I saw a lot of girls that were on the Chris Brown hate train saying free Tory. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
Wow.
It's I was gonna ask you.
Free Tory is crazy though.
or bumping Tory at the least. A lot of people
that's what
love
I'm saying, like,
Tory.
A lot of women.
You can't.
A lot of women say free
You're
Tory.
right. You're
You
right.
can't hate Chris Brown and love Tory.
You
Yeah.
can't. You can't. No, you can't.
If he gets free, would you judge somebody if they went to a Tory concert?
No,
Okay.
that's not me.
Okay.
It is what it is. But my thing is, people say free Tory. I'm like, yo, y'all wildin', but hey.
The thing is,
show
like,
your,
offline, like, it's a lot of Tory fans in this city. And I was even
what?
I was
You
surprised.
said it at Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud?
I was surprised when Rolling Loud happened. And like the whole festival migrated to his stage.
Yes.
I was so surprised. And it wasn't men, it was women.
The clubs I work at sometimes they still bump Tory Lanez's old shit.
That's
Bro,
not even
they're
surprising
having him
anymore.
call into 44 and buy
the
bottles for
jail phone?
everybody.
Off the jail phone.
Yes, you didn't hear that? Tory Lanez called into the nightclub here in Toronto 44 and like bought bottles for like the club.
Look at what we spend our money on.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
As
So
a
it's like,
community.
but my thing is, you can't be raving in the club. Tory bought his bottle, post him there.
Drinking Tory's Casamigos.
You're gonna sub me for enjoying a little all over Chris.
but you're chugging Lane's
That's what I'm saying.
Casamigos.
I
I'm not
don't-
sure if those are the same people that are slandering you, but
Oh, I don't know if the same people, but
Yeah,
I'm saying like
yeah,
people like
just
to
in
pick
general.
and choose.
Yeah.
People love to pick and choose.
yeah.
We're
And-
hypocrites as humans. As
We
the-
are.
the
I'm a
eas-
hypocrite too.
Word. The
If-
easier we just agree
Yeah,
and decide that we are all hypocrites and stop judging
Y'all
other
voted
people
for
for
Trump.
being hypocrites.
Y'all voted for Trump.
We're Canadian,
I
but,
drove over there.
I'm
like,
talking about like the people, like,
Oh,
people, like,
yeah.
I'm saying, like,
Voter
people
fraud.
want to be like this respectability,
Yeah.
like that whole damn near country turned red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys voted like
48%.
they made a joke on SNL and they were like, bro, you guys have a convicted felon, someone who's accused of SA running the country, but like I can't listen to R. Kelly in the privacy of my own home.
They said that on SNL.
Something like that. I don't know if it was like to the other, but they made a joke about like, yeah, like this man can run for president, but we can't listen to R. Kelly. Which I mean, you can't two wrongs make a right, but
Yeah,
that was a joke
yeah.
that's on SNL.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, if you put it that way, that is kind of crazy. He's the most powerful person in the world.
Yeah.
The leader of the free world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to just, unless it's completely astronomically egregious, I think we need to stop judging people on their interests and
Media
people
consumption.
Media consumption. I don't think it's that serious,
Does it
bro.
matter to you at the end of the day anyway?
To me, no, because I don't care about none of this. To me, I don't care at all. But
Yeah.
some people,
I've always said that I just do a really good job sometimes like subconsciously removing the artist from the art.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, I don't know. To me, it's not like you can put on the
Yeah,
Cosby
it's not
Show,
tough at
and I
all.
would watch it and like kind of disassociate the fact that Bill Cosby was literally like a psychopath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird, but I just
And I feel like
that
most
never
people will.
clicks to me until I'm like, oh wait, shit.
If all
Like-
of us are at a wedding, open bar, we're vibing, and then the DJ puts on "Step in the Name of Love," you're not stepping.
I'm in the
You're
name of
stepping.
love.
What? You're stepping. Everybody in here is taking a giant step, a huge
Step into
step.
the name of the love.
You know what I mean? Like, there's like, most people when they're cleaning, they're listening to throwbacks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What do you think those niggas did? Those soul music throwbacks.
They were
That
hot
is-
and
Folk
fresh as the
music
kitchen. I'll tell you
throwbacks.
that.
Yeah, those guys are crazy.
60s, 70s, even 80s.
Elvis,
Wow.
what? Like, come on.
Wow.
What did we do? Actually, what did Elvis do? Just steal from
He
black
married a
people or-
14-year-old
Oh, yeah, okay.
that he was the legal guardian of.
Really?
Wait, what?
Wait, is that true?
Priscilla Presley?
He was legal guardian?
He was like the guardian of her until she was like of legal age to
Oh,
marry her, and
wow.
that's when he married her.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
Let me check.
I think. I don't.
Search that before, but that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, fuck it.
Because
Yeah.
they're still doing all the miracles.
And they call him the king of whatever they call him, the king of.
King of rock and roll.
King of
Is he the king of rock?
King of
That's
some
that's what
shit
they
that
call
black
him.
men
That's what they
invented.
That's what they call him.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
Elvis.
All right, we're at the.
Oh, he was?
So what? He did marry a 14-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah, nasty work, bro.
How come no one said anything about Elvis? I'm still hearing Elvis.
He was a fucking
Because
hound dog, bro.
He was a hound.
matter how no.
All right, let's stop. No, that's not funny. That's bad what he did. That's bad what he did. That's
You
bad what he
ain't
did.
no matter how no.
Oh, what you know about that? My
I don't know. I know a few Elvis tracks. You know.
This is what happens when you go to Nashville. Eh? You come back with all this.
No,
My
I've known
fault.
Elvis. What's another good?
Do you know
Elvis
another
song?
Elvis song? That's the only one I know.
I swear,
That might be
if
the
you
only
say one, I'll know it.
Okay, I'm going to list it for you. Let's see if you
Yeah, and then we'll wrap this
I
episode
don't
up
think we
because
don't
we're
know
about
no
to hit.
Elvis.
No, I
songs,
definitely know
bro.
more Elvis songs than
Hound Dog.
I know that one. You ain't
Burning Love.
burning love. Do 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 do. That one. That one.
Yeah, I can't
Is
even
that-
fact check you.
is
Burning
that-
love.
Okay, I'm going to say it, but don't sing it, please. Devil in Disguise.
No, I've never.
You're
heard
just
that.
a devil in disguise.
Jailhouse Rock.
She's bullshitting with us, right? She's hearing the title
No,
just
and
make
then
it
swear
up.
to God.
No.
Wait, can I play?
No.
Oh, but the thing's gonna. Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
he's gonna kill it.
She's just-
Jailhouse Rock.
I
No, I
know
don't know
that song.
that.
I do know
I
that
don't
song,
know
and
that
I know what the
one.
music video looks like.
She's just making up a
Yeah.
melody.
no. Okay, I'm gonna play off air. I'm about to eat yo up.
Alright.
Go.
In the Ghetto.
No, I don't know that. one.
Elvis has a
He has a-
song
yeah,
called
what?
"In the Ghetto."
That's
Okay,
crazy.
Let's wrap
I'm
this up.
so serious.
Let's
It
wrap
ain't
this up.
easy being black.
No. Anyway,
All right.
you know what? Thank you, everyone. We've hit the 3-hour mark. If you're still listening,
My wife in the ghetto.
if we're still listening, I appreciate you guys because
found my
we're about to.
Yo, Trey gotta manually edit this one and shit too.
You said keep going. We got battery life. Look at what you did. These niggas do.
Completely forgot.
That's Elvis.
We'll see you guys
I found
next
my
week.
wife in the ghetto. I found my love in the ghetto.
Okay,
Crips, Bloods, bagging.
All right. No, we're not.
Oh, we're not done.
Cribs,
Exit
Bloods,
stage left.
Pirus, gangs.
Greens.
Do that again. I need to
No, that was it. That's all. That's
No,
all
you gotta do it again.
You better get it the first time.
I think we got it.
All right, y'all. We'll be back next week.
Folks,
I
we'll see you.
cannot.
That's our longest episode too.
Not in history, but for this season, probably.